from Don Hubbard Field at Panthers Stadium. It's the Magnolia Panthers taking on the Greenbrier Panthers tonight. I'm Dan Gregory alongside Mark Trout as we're ready to get this thing underway here tonight. It'll be the Panthers getting the foot. Well, I'm going to confuse you all night long. I'm going to be calling everybody the Panthers here tonight. So maybe we may have to just go with Magnolia and Greenbrier here tonight because both teams are the Panthers. But the Greenbrier Panthers will be kicking off to the Magnolia Panthers here tonight. B.J. Curry is going to be deep in the middle. Robert Mack on the near side, and good to see Bug back out there. Kendrick Carey, he'll be on the far side. The Panthers will be going from our right to left in this first half as the kicker for Greenbrier, Trey Cox, is ready to kick it off to the Panthers. First 12 minutes here tonight.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see how Magnolia does on its first drive. That should give us a pretty good idea of what we can expect here as this game goes on.
About ready to get underway. Round 2 of the playoffs, or first round if you want to go by the play-in games last week. That's a squib kick down the middle. Takes a big hop, taking it to the 25-yard line. That's Warren. Warren coming to the near side. He faked the handoff, but kept, and he's going to be dropped. He just basically ran right to left on that 25-yard line and never advanced any further.
Yeah, never able to cut it upfield and pick up any extra yards. But, the Greenbrier team got a nice bounce on the squib kick and got some good yardage on it. So Magnolia starting decent field position, their own 26-yard line. Let's see if they can establish their run game here on their opening drive.
So I guess falling forward, he got a yard there. So first and 10 from the 26 for the Panthers out of the flex bone. Left slot goes in motion. That is Carey. Carey takes the toss on the sweep to the right side. Gets a good block over there. He is out right around the first down marker. Let's see where that knee went down. I think he got it. Going to be right at a 10-yard run, but let's see where they're going to spot. It's going to be real close to the first down marker. No, they got a bad spot. They're not going to get it. It's going to be just 9 yards for Kendrick Carey. So 2nd and 1 coming up here from the right hash mark. Right slot goes in motion. That is Curry. Takes the toss on the sweep to the left side. He is gone. 50. He's to the 40. He is gone. All the way to the house down the left sideline. It's B.J. Curry going to the house for a touchdown.
Yeah, quite a run that time by Curry. And that was one of the things we talked about in the pregame, Dan. Did Magnolia have an advantage in speed tonight? And that's exactly what you saw in that play. Once he got going outside, there was no one with enough speed on the Greenbrier team to run him down.
65 yards on the carry for B.J. Curry. I thought I jumped the gun there a little bit because I thought he was gone, but there was still 1 or 2 men that could potentially have brought him down. But, boy, he just shot past those guys. The extra point kick on the way, and good from J. Todd Baker. So the Panthers score quickly with 11:24 to go first quarter. Magnolia 7, Greenbrier nothing. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Want to keep your car spotless? A Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Pass is how you do it. Our Fast Pass is completely unlimited with no restrictions and works at all Rocket Fast locations from Monroe to Shreveport, including our newest in Magnolia, Arkansas. Join thousands of others that already enjoy their Fast Pass and keep your car clean for as little as $19.95 per month. Individual wash prices are discounted $2 every Tuesday. Rocket Fast, the fast and easy way to wash your car.
Today tastes like game day.
So 30 seconds is how long that drive took. 2 plays, going 64 yards in 30 seconds, and Panthers are up. The Magnolia Panthers are up 7-0. The ball falls off the tee, so Jay Todd will have to go get that corrected. Magnolia, again, scores quickly here tonight, as they did last week against Pea Ridge.
I was trying to remember how much time had elapsed in that game last week, and hoping to.
It wasn't much. It was
about like this.
It was less. It was less. Well less than a minute last week too. Baker's kick. He kicks a line drive, little backspin on it, bounces at the 10, rolls down to the corner, and it just went out of bounds right in front of the cone on the goal line on the left sideline.
Oh my gosh! It went out of bounds at the last possible inch. Baker looked like he had the ideal kickoff, and instead it takes a bad bounce for Magnolia, and it's going to be first down for the Greenbrier Panthers at their own 35-yard line. So the Greenbrier team starting with a little bit better field position than Magnolia, about 10 yards better, and let's see what they can do if they can come up with an answer on offense.
Yeah, from their 35-yard line, first down and 10 for Greenbrier. They're dressed in blue breeches, kind of a little darker than royal blue, and white tops. And what's happening? They're backing it up.
Not sure.
Backing it up to the they're saying it went into the end zone. I guess it's a touchback. So okay, so it did not go out of bounds.
Don't understand that.
I thought he was waving it out of bounds, but I guess he was waving.
The official at the play threw a flag.
Out of the shotgun, swing pass out into the left flat, running up the far sideline, and knocked out of bounds after about 6 yards on that pass completion on the far side to Carter McElhaney, number 31, picked up right at 5 yards. So 2nd and 5 coming up here for Greenbrier. 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cooper Wilcox out of the shotgun. Hands off, run on the left side and out to midfield, and this guy may go. This is Nick Hewitt. Nick Hewitt in Panther territory, and just finally caught up with from behind and knocked out of bounds. I believe that's Warren that caught up with him, but he is down
to about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, out of bounds inside the 5, and you're right. Yeah, right at the 2-yard line.
Wow.
So Hewitt ran 73 yards. And they're at the 2, first and goal. Holy moly. That young man, they opened a big hole over the left side, and Panthers were trying to catch up. Handoff goes to the tip back. That's Hewitt again. Tried to go over top. Couldn't. Came back, then goes around the left end and into the end zone. That's a 2-yard run for Nick Hewitt. And the Greenbrier Panthers answer back very quickly.
Well, Dan, we got a minute and a half gone in the game and 2 touchdowns already. So this, has the makings early on of a high-scoring game. But I don't think they're going to stay at this pace all night. But one thing we talked about again before the game was the size of the offensive line at Greenbrier.
The extra point kick on the way from Cox, and it's good. So we're tied 7-all with 10:31 to play first quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
People's Bank drive-through services at our main bank are back to our regular hours. We're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. To prevent the possible spread of the coronavirus, our lobbies remain closed at each of our locations. Remember, you can bank anywhere, anytime with the People's Bank online banking and mobile app with mobile deposit. Depositing checks on our mobile app is almost as easy as taking a selfie. We're all in this together. Let's continue to keep each other safe. People's Bank, member FDIC.
Scoring drive for Greenbrier, 3 plays. They covered 80 yards, took 1 minute and 7 seconds, and they got into the end zone. So Magnolia scores in 2 plays. Greenbrier scores in 3. And, the offense has come out here tonight for both of these teams.
Well, we talked about, like I was saying, we talked in the pregame about, the size of their line.
Another squib kick there. That takes a high bounce. That's D-Ray down the middle, picks it up at about the 33-yard line, out across the 40 to the 43, so about a 10-yard return. And the Panthers will have it at their 43-yard line. Sorry to interrupt.
I was just going to say we saw that big hole that the offensive line opened on that drive. So that's going to be a concern for Magnolia going forward, the Magnolia defense. But right here, Magnolia starting about 10 yards better than they did on their first possession at the 43-yard line. So let's see if the Panthers can answer once again.
So first down and 10. Ball right in the middle of the field at their own 43-yard line. Up under center. Fake to the fullback. The quarterback is going to keep it, trying to run on the option to the near side. Did not pitch to Curry as Dalen Blanchard kept, but only got about a yard to the 44-yard line. Just wasn't there on the near side. Bottled up pretty quickly by Greenbrier.
Yeah, not much that time for Blanchard. Lost his footing a little bit, but not much there even if he had been able to turn it upfield.
2nd and 9 for the Panthers from their 44-yard line. The Magnolia Panthers. Carey going in motion. Back to passes Blanchard. Blanchard hitting the backfield. Rolls out, though, right side. Escapes another one. He's going to keep it. He has the first down. Dropped his shoulder and ran over one at the 40-yard line of Greenbrier and knocked out at the 39-yard line. So Dalen Blanchard, the young sophomore quarterback, mowing them down, and that's 17 yards and a first down.
Yeah, we're so accustomed, football fans so accustomed to seeing the quarterback slide, and not get hit. That time Blanchard lowered his shoulder and knocked the defender back, picked up an extra 5 yards.
So 1st and 10 at the 39 of Greenbrier. Curry comes in motion from the right slot. This time they'll go to the fullback, and he's got him hanging all over him as he gets down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. It's D-Ray, right?
D-Ray at that time. And interesting thing on that, that's just a simple dive play up the middle, and D-Ray picking up a solid 5 yards, and it looks like Magnolia can do that about any time they want tonight.
2nd down and 5 for the Panthers at the 34 of Greenbrier. Right slot, Curry comes in motion. Faking to the fullback, and Blanchard's going to follow him through the middle. He'll get as far as the 30 before being turned back, so 4 yards there for Dalen Blanchard. And it'll bring up 3rd down and a yard for Magnolia.
Yeah, just a little short of the first down that time, but you got to figure this is 4-down territory for the Panthers. It is 3rd down and short. The scoreboard is 2nd and 1, but it is 3rd and 1 for the Panthers.
From the flex bone, Curry comes in motion from the right slot. Now he's going to reset. They've got one wide to the left side. Oh, there's one over on the right. I couldn't see him. He's right there with the first down marker over there. So 3rd and a long yard here for Magnolia. Curry again comes in motion. Now the fake trying to give it to the fullback, but it came loose. And a pile up at the 29-yard line. If Magnolia has it, it should be a first down. But Magnolia did get it, and it will be a first down at the 28-yard line. I believe Blanchard got on top of that, so I guess he gets credit, right?
I wasn't sure who came up with the recovery.
2 yards on the carry.
We'll give him 2 yards that time. And one of the Greenbrier players lost a helmet. Looked like he came up wanting to take a swing at somebody. Fortunately, didn't do that.
1st and 10 at the 28 of Greenbrier. Curry comes in motion. There's the toss. Curry on a sweep to the left side to the 25. He's to the 20. 15. Cut back. He's gone. Touchdown for B.J. Curry as he carries it in. 28 yards for the score.
2 carries, 2 touchdowns, almost 100 yards. There is a flag down, however, Dan, and looks like this is coming back, the flag at the 23-yard line. And
that's why you don't write with ink pen.
Yeah, it looks like this one may be coming back. But the positive on that play is, every time he's touched the ball twice. Every time Curry has touched the ball, he's been able to get an open space, and when he does, Greenbrier looks helpless.
5-yard penalty, back to that. Okay, spot foul, I guess. So it ends up being a net 5 loss. So it's 1st down at 15 here for the Panthers. Receivers in tight, one right, one left. Right slot in motion, Curry. Fake the toss to him. Blanchard keeps, rolls out right side. Now he's got D-Ray wide open. He ran through one tackler, and he's going to be tackled down around the 10-yard line. Let's see if that knee was down before he got there. But it's plenty for a first down for Magnolia.
And we talked about that in the pregame. We might see Magnolia, roll Blanchard out with a little bootleg from the quarterback. That's exactly what the Panthers did. Completely fooled Greenbrier's defense on that play, and D-Ray wide open, easy first down.
22 yards on that pass play. They got Murphy coming in now. Javorier Murphy replacing D-Ray at the fullback spot. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're at the 11-yard line of Greenbrier. Going to the fullback, Murph refusing to go down. Now they got that pile pushing back. They're going to mark him at around the 7. It's going to look like about 4 yards. They got where the first down marker is. They got 5, so we'll call it 5 to the 6-yard line.
Again, not a bad pickup. If you get 5 yards every time you run the ball, you're going to have a good night. and that's what Magnolia's been able to do, a minimum of just about 5 yards per carry.
And they bring that right slot in motion. There's the toss to Curry, running to the left side, and he gets to the corner. He's in. Touchdown. There's Curry again. He scores again for the Panthers. It was brought back previously, but this time it'll stand. 6:27 on the clock, first quarter. That one went for 6 yards for the score.
Yeah, and the interesting thing now, despite the penalty, Curry's carried the ball 3 times. Greenbrier has yet to tackle him tonight.
They're not really hardly even touching him.
Exactly. Curry's quickness is just too much for Greenbrier, and they are almost befuddled at this point how to tackle him.
J. Todd Baker's extra point kick on the way, and it is good. So 14-7 Magnolia, 6:27 first quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country, 99.1.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. The nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Seven plays on that scoring drive for the Panthers, covered 67 yards, took 3 minutes and 58 seconds. Magnolia up 14-0 over Greenbrier. Dan Gregory, Mark Trout here from Panther Stadium tonight. Baker gets ready to kick it off. What will he do this time? Another line drive kick. This one bounces at the feet of the deep man near side and just skipped on past Carter McElhaney, went into the end zone for a touchback, so I'll bring it out to the 20-yard line.
No question at all that time it went to the end zone.
Yeah. Try contactless delivery, carry out, or new curbside pickup at your Magnolia Pizza Hut. Call in your order at 870-234-8380, or you can order online at pizzahut.com. Here comes the Greenbrier team.
It's going to come down to which team can find its defense here tonight.
Yeah,
so far,
that's
neither
true.
team has really been able to stop the other. And let's see if Greenbrier has another answer for the Magnolia score.
Out of the shotgun, Cooper Wilcox, and gives off as they try to run a sweep to the far side. Dawson Spencer, and he's not going to get to the edge as Panthers had about 3 of them wrapping him up and brought him down. That's going to end up being about a 2-yard loss on the play. Back to the 18.
That's exactly what the Magnolia defense needs, some way to shut down Greenbrier and force a punt.
We see Hewitt Summit running back and Spencer out there now. Cooper Wilcox is the quarterback out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Now bring the back in motion to the right side. Swing pass comes over to him on the near side, and Spencer is hit and brought right on down by Magnolia. He could not clear.
Yeah, good coverage that time by Magnolia.
That was Blanchard over there making the tackle.
Blanchard, I think I saw Murphy over there
he
as
was
well,
there too,
in there as well. So good coverage by Magnolia. Brings up 3rd and long, about 12 yards to go here for the Greenbrier team.
Line of scrimmage, the 18-yard line, so no gain there. 3rd down and 12 for Greenbrier. 3rd and long, twins left and right. The shotgun, Wilcox fakes the handoff, now throws a slant in from the left side. Little stumble, but he hangs on to it. Out to midfield, now down to the 40 and the 30, caught up with from behind. And that's Dalen Blanchard again, who is, I think that's Blanchard, who makes the, no, excuse me, that's not Blanchard. That's Dario Sargent who made the tackle. The gain is to the 26-yard line of Magnolia, and that is 57 yards on that play.
Just a simple slant pattern, and the receiver able to hold on. Looked like he might drop it at first, held on, maintained his balance, big yards.
Going to the tailback here, Dawson Spencer just running it right up the middle, and he'll get it down to the 17-yard line. He gets a big pickoff just running right at the Panthers to the 17. That's 9 yards, and 2nd and 1 coming up.
Yeah, here's Greenbrier on
set.
the move.
Yeah, empty set now. 3 left, 2 right. They swing it out to the left side. Missed tackle over there, and running to the sideline is Carter McElhaney. He'll be forced out of bounds. He got the first down. to the 15-yard line. He only got 2 yards, but he only needed 1 for a first down.
Yeah, only needed a couple, but it keeps this drive going for Greenbrier.
Go to the pistol formation this time. And the handoff going to the tailback, Spencer, kind of off tackle to the left side. And not much doing there as the Panthers have that shut down. Got a yard, I believe, to the 14. Actually, nope, they're not even going to give him that. They put it right back on the 15. So 2nd and 10 coming up here for Greenbrier. 4:10 to play, first quarter. Magnolia leads 14-7 over Greenbrier. From the pistol, quarterback rolls right. He throws, has a receiver near side. Boy, he ran through a tackler and on into the end zone. That's J.P. Engelkeys, who ran through a tackler and carried it on in for a touchdown.
Easy touchdown that time as the receiver just kind of fought off the tackle. And once he did, easy run into the end zone. So Greenbrier once again quickly answers the Magnolia score. And the kicker comes on with a chance to tie it. 3:58 left to play, first quarter. And this 4 touchdowns already.
The extra point kick by Cox is good. Tied at 14 with 3:58 first quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Hiring someone you trust can be the hardest part of owning a business. At Bo Moses Trucking, trust has been at the top of our list. When you need to get precious cargo from one place to another without worrying about damage, delays, or lost freight, Bo Moses Trucking is the one to count on. Based in Magnolia, Arkansas since 1999, we have the resources and equipment to take care of all your flatbed freight hauling. Visit us on Facebook or call 870-234-2803. Bo Moses Trucking. Trust us to go the distance.
Greenbrier scores on a 7-play, 80-yard drive. Took 2 minutes and 1 second. So Magnolia scores, Greenbrier answers. Magnolia scores, Greenbrier answers again. Both drives from Greenbrier have gone 80 yards. 14 all, 3:58 to play in this opening quarter. Kickoff, short pop-up kick, taken at the 33-yard line on the far side. Not much doing after the catch. Is that that's Javorier, I think. That's Murphy or Warren? I think that may be Warren.
It's hard to tell from here, but I believe
it's Warren. Warren that was the up guy there for the Panthers. And so Magnolia will have the football at their 36-yard line.
So again, good starting field position for the Panthers on their 3rd drive of the night. Remember, neither team has been stopped on offense tonight. And, it looks like possessions are going to be very important tonight as both defenses are going to be tested as this game goes on. Looks like we're in for a high-scoring game. And so points are going to be important as this one goes along.
3:53 on the clock in the opening quarter, tied at 14. Out of the flex bone with 1 wide to each side. Right slot, Curry coming in motion. Given to the fullback, who on a fullback dive, that's D-Ray, Draylen Williams, going to pick up 8 yards to the 45-yard line.
Dan, it looks like Magnolia could run that play over and over all night and move it down the field. I haven't seen Greenbrier come close to stopping it tonight, and that's as simple a play as you can have offensively, and Magnolia's gotten 5, 6, 8 yards that time. So, Magnolia's running game is really giving Greenbrier problems, much like the Greenbrier passing attack has hurt our Panthers tonight.
2nd down and 2 from their 45-yard line. Quarterback Blanchard will keep it, finds a nice hole over the left side. He'll get it inside Greenbrier territory down to their 47-yard line. That'll be an 8-yard carry for Blanchard and a first down for Magnolia.
That's another one of those runs where Blanchard lowered his shoulder and ran right into and over Shannon Howard. And Howard kind of hit the deck like you see those heavyweights sometimes when they get hit. He gets up, though, looks okay.
Carey comes in motion there. The option coming the other way is Curry comes around from the right side on a sweep left, gets it inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. That's 9 yards for B.J. Curry. Is that right? It can't be. It's got to be just 8, right?
8 yards, yeah.
Yeah, 8 yards to the 38.
And that's the first time tonight that Curry has been tackled.
So 2nd and 2 here for Magnolia. Ball at the left hash mark in Greenbrier territory. 2:25 and counting in the first quarter. Curry in motion right side. Fake to the fullback. Blanchard keeps. Blanchard, he is tackled. I don't think he got anything there. Maybe a yard. Let's see.
Well, they gave him a pretty good spot according to the chains. I was like you. I thought he maybe got a yard. They're giving him right next to the marker that they needed, almost just short of 2 yards.
Yeah, call it a yard. So 3rd and 1 coming up here for Magnolia. One of his blockers shot forward, and I thought that was Blanchard first and thought he had the first down. Now quarterback sneak, and Blanchard has the first down as he gets it to the 35, maybe inside when they unpile. I think he's just inside the 35-yard line. See if it's touching. Nope, they're going to call it 34. So 3 yards for Blanchard for the first down.
Yeah, easily picking up the first down, keeping the drive alive for the Panthers. Minute 40 and counting as we're tied at 14. First quarter.
D-Ray is the fullback. Carey left slot, Curry right slot. Given to the fullback, and D-Ray is going to be tackled after just a short gain. D-Ray actually took that one away from Dalen Blanchard. Blanchard was trying to pull it back.
Yeah, not much that time. A couple yards up the middle for D-Ray. He's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Magnolia Panthers.
1:10 to play in the opening quarter. Yeah, I think Blanchard saw something. He was trying to pull it back, but D-Ray had a firm grip. Just glad it didn't end up on the ground. Left slot in motion. Blanchard's going to follow, and he's dragging one. He's down to the 25. I think they're going to spot it right on the 25-yard line. So 7 yards for Dalen Blanchard, and 3rd and 1 coming up here for Magnolia.
Yeah, nice run by Blanchard as the Panther running attack just, carving up this Greenbrier defense.
The receivers, we got Mack wide left and Warren wide on the right side. They haven't really gotten into the offense much yet. There's another fullback dive and first down for the Panthers as he gets it down inside the 20. It'll be about 6 yards on the carry for D-Ray.
And that's been the case just about all night for the Panthers. That fullback dive getting 5 or 6 yards per attempt.
20 seconds left in the opening quarter, maybe the last play of the first quarter. Curry comes in motion, going back to the fullback, just running the dive play again straight ahead. Got maybe 2 yards. Yeah, we'll say 2. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Magnolia and Greenbrier tied at 14. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Today tastes like game day at home. Like assigned couch seating. Tastes like coffee table dining. And an ice-cold Coke to cool down the heat. Today tastes like the exact same chicken wings as the last time we won. Like the game you've waited for all week with friends you've known your whole life. Today tastes like watching football is supposed to. And it never tasted this good. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
Football season is here. That means it's time to load up on the best snacks and some delicious ice-cold Coke for all your game day guests. Nothing tastes like everyone you love and everything you like coming together. Coca-Cola. Together tastes better.
Dan Gregory along with Mark Trout from Panther Stadium tonight. Home of the Magnolia Panthers, Don Hubbard Field. 2nd down and 8 for Magnolia at the Greenbrier 17-yard line as we go into the second 12 minutes of this. It's pretty much dead even in that first quarter.
It really is, and both teams have had the ball a couple times. Magnolia, this is their 3rd drive. And you can see, gauging by that first quarter, that drives are going to be, at a premium. Magnolia got 3 times so far, and we're through 1 quarter, so it looks like each team maybe at most is going to get 3 attempts per quarter. And, you're going to need to score touchdowns. Field goals aren't going to cut it here tonight, Dan, as both teams really, they are putting on the pedal to the metal, as they say, and and both teams kind of heading to the end zone, able to score points pretty easily.
2nd down and 8 for Magnolia. Curry comes in motion from the right slot, fake to the fullback. Now a pitch comes to the near side, down to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone. That's Bug, Kendrick Carey. Good to have him back with the Panthers this week as he carries it 17 yards for the score.
Those pitch outs tonight by Magnolia are about unstoppable for Greenbrier. They do not have the speed to get the people outside and chase down these running backs for Magnolia. Magnolia's done a nice job, with the blocking, sealing off the ends, and every time it's either been Curry or the other back scoring.
Baker's extra point kick is good. Magnolia leads 21-14 over Greenbrier with 11:53 second quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
The Corner Clubhouse are proud supporters of Magnolia Panther football. Stop by and see us downtown on the square Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Dine-in, takeout, or delivery is available. Give us a call at 870-949-2828 today. Go Panthers!
I want to thank Robert over at Southern Title as we had taco salads here tonight in the press box, and Robert paid for those from El Perion and Magnolia. They were mighty good.
They were very good. Thank you, Robert. We appreciate that, and it makes our lives easier to have our dinner taken care of up here.
Kickoff from J. Todd Baker. High kick taken at the 11-yard line near side. Running back to the far side, trying to get behind some blocking. He runs through a tackler. He's to the 35, out to the 40, and tackled near the 45-yard line. Thatcher Strack on the return, and I tell you what, there have been a lot of missed tackles already for Magnolia tonight.
Several missed tackles. That time, one of the Panthers, I didn't see who, had a handful of jersey by the return man, and that's usually not going to work. Didn't even slow him down to allow some of the teammates to come over and make the stop. Instead, Greenbrier, great starting field position at the 45-yard line, their own 45, beginning their third drive of the night.
Got to wrap those guys up. Yeah, these guys are strong. They can run through that stuff. Handoff goes to the tailback. Little hesitation. Now he shoots through into Panther territory, down inside the 40, brought down at the 39-yard line. That is Hewitt, Nick Hewitt in there. He was in there on their first series. Then they went to Spencer. Now they're back with Hewitt at running back. That was 16 yards on that carry. Now running wide is Hewitt. He's got another first down, and he's going to the end zone. He ran right through a number of Panthers and carries it to the house. 39 yards on the score for Nick Hewitt.
Yeah, scoring is a little too easy for both teams, especially Greenbrier. You mentioned some missed tackles. That there was definitely some on both the carries by Hewitt, and Magnolia's going to have to shore up that defense, or outscore this Greenbrier team. And right now, that's what both teams are trying to do, trying to outscore the other. Neither defense has you talked about highlight film stuff earlier. Neither team has had any highlight film stuff on defense tonight.
Trey Cox with his extra point kick on the way, and it's good. So we're tied again. This time at 21, Magnolia scores, Greenbrier answers. 11:23 to play, second quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Having been established in 1903, Bodcall Bank has 117 years of stability as a community bank. We pride ourselves in putting our customers' needs first. We are excited and proud to be a part of this community. I am Jeff White.
And I'm Callie Epperson. Come visit us at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia. Whether it's the purchase of a new home, a sound business investment, or simply advice on your banking needs, at Bodcall Bank, we're ready for what's ahead.
Be kind, be considerate, be Bodcall.
30 seconds to score.
So Greenbrier will kick it off after the big return on the kick on Baker's kickoff. The return got it to the 45, and then 55 yards. It took him 21 seconds to go 55 yards on two plays, and Greenbrier answers. This Panther defense, Magnolia Panther defense, all year has been incredible, but they're having a hard time tackling these guys. There's a squib kick taken at the 35-yard line by Magnolia, coming back to the middle of the field and out to about the 40-yard line. That's Marcus Harper, one of the up guys for the Panthers. The Greenbrier Panthers don't want to kick it deep, it appears, and let Magnolia get a big return.
You know, this may be one of the things that's happened with Magnolia with their last three opponents. You know, they played the Queen, they played Hope, they played Pea Ridge. None of those teams real strong, and probably you didn't need the solid tackles to bring them down. Tonight, trying to use those same techniques on defense is not working. These running backs, receivers for Greenbrier, very strong. You mentioned they got good size, good strength. The advantage for Magnolia tonight is speed, and they're going to have to improve the tackling as the night goes on.
1st and 10, fake to the fullback. Quarterback keeps it. That's Blanchard running to the near side, and he'll get it across the 45 to the 47, a 7-yard carry for the sophomore quarterback, Dalen Blanchard. Brings up 2nd down and 3 after that 7-yard run. 11 minutes to play in the second quarter with Magnolia and Greenbrier tied at 21 apiece. You know what it's going to come down to? It's going to come down to a turnover or penalties or something like that, as even as everything is in this one. There's an option pitch to the left side. Curry avoids one tackler, but there are a lot more Greenbrier Panthers coming. He's going to be dropped for a loss back at the 45-yard line, just a 2-yard loss, and it'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Magnolia.
You know, that time the pitch a little bit behind Curry, and he had to slow it for a half second, but that half second threw off the timing of the play, allowed the Greenbrier defense to penetrate into the backfield, and Greenbrier with one of their few loss of yardage plays against Magnolia tonight.
So 3rd and 5 for Magnolia from their 45. Curry comes in motion. Roll out right side. Blanchard throws on the run. He hits D-Ray out of the backfield. He's down inside the 40 and tackled at the 35-yard line. He rolled a little bit. Let's see where they're going to spot it. Right at the 35. So a 10-yard gain and a first down. Oh, excuse me, a 20-yard gain and a first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, nice play. That's the second time Magnolia has run that play tonight. Both times very successful. First time for 22, that time 20 yards. Panthers in business here at the Greenbrier 35-yard line.
1st and 10, 9:45 clock running, second quarter. Magnolia and Greenbrier tied at 21. Curry again in motion. He'll take the toss on the sweep to the left side. Good cut back to avoid a tackler. He dodges another one down inside the 25 and down around the 20. He'll be hauled down on the far side. That was Hewitt, Nick Hewitt, who's done a good job on offense, and he makes a tackle on Curry to maybe prevent a score, but Curry still gets the first down to the 19-yard line. That's about 16 yards. Or excuse me, 17 to the 18.
Good run again by Curry, and looks like the official's stopping the clock momentarily. Not sure what the holdup is. If there's maybe an equipment issue with one of the players, but
is there a mole out there?
I'm not sure what's. And they never started the clock.
Fake to the fullback. Now tosses on a sweep to the right side. That's Bug. Bug keeps, and he's going to be tackled at the 16-yard line. A short gain there of 2 yards for Kendrick Carey. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Magnolia Panthers. So we come up on 9 minutes to play second quarter. 21 all. We got a game. We got a heck of a game going on here. Carey comes in motion. They're going to reset, though. Carey, and it's been those two guys at the slot back positions all night. Carey left slot, Curry right slot, and mostly D-Ray at fullback, some Murph. After a fake to the fullback, there's a toss on the sweep, right side. Bug dodges a tackler. He goes in. Touchdown, Magnolia. 16-yard carry for Kendrick. Carry for Magnolia.
We talked about the timing off on the previous option play that Magnolia ran earlier to Curry. That time, perfect timing as Blanchard hits Carey in stride, and Carey picked up a nice block outside and just kind of trots in for the easy score. And Magnolia now 4 of 4 scoring on possessions tonight.
And the extra point kick is on its way, and it is good. So Magnolia again takes the lead, 28-21 over Greenbrier. 8:38 second quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
The annual membership drive is underway at Columbia County Ambulance Service. Columbia County Ambulance has twice been named the Arkansas Ambulance Service of the Year. Membership prices haven't changed since 1988. Normal annual fees are $40 for an individual or $60 for a family. Renew your membership before November 13th and receive $10 off the family and individual membership prices. Renew today at Columbia County Ambulance, 218 South Pine in Magnolia, or renew online at ColumbiaCountyAmbulance.com.
Magnolia, well, advantage Magnolia. They have scored first, and it's been Greenbrier playing catch-up, but Magnolia can't afford to stumble. 6 plays, 60 yards, took 2 minutes, 29 seconds, and Baker will kick it off.
And the thing to keep in mind, Greenbrier gets the ball to start the second half, so you don't want to have one of those things, where they end the half with a score and then get the ball to start the second half.
Short pop-up kick, fair catch called, and taken near side, right by the sideline by Engelkeys at the 32-yard line. So that's where Greenbrier will start their drive. Well, at the half, the Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show coming your way. Magnolia Family Medical Clinic is your full-service health care provider for all members of your family, ages birth through end of life. They accept patients by walk-in or with an appointment. Call 235-3555, 235-3555 for Magnolia Regional Medical Center for the Magnolia Family Medical Clinic. So from their 32-yard line, Greenbrier, 1st and 10. Wilcox out of the shotgun, and he hands off to his tailback. It's Dawson Spencer. They run a little zone read there, and he gets it to the 35-yard line, a pickup of 3.
Nice tackle by Sean Bell, the linebacker for Magnolia, coming in and wrapping up the legs of Spencer.
2nd and 7 for Greenbrier's Panthers. They'll send 2 receivers to either side, stacked on the right side. That's the wide side of the field. And it's dropped. It's on the ground. Loose football. Still a loose football as we got Panthers and all kind of Panthers diving. And Magnolia came up with the football. I think Robert Mack. Yep, Robert Mack comes away with it.
You just mentioned a few minutes ago, Dan, how critical turnovers could be in this game. It might come down to turnovers. You were the prophet that time as Magnolia comes up with a big turnover here. If they can capitalize here deep in Greenbrier territory, they're going to take a 2-score lead, and that could be crucial here as this game continues.
That thing looked like it laid on the ground for an eternity before anybody saw it.
Well, one of the Magnolia players was standing right over it, never saw the ball come loose, and there was a wild scramble for it then. I wasn't sure who was going to come up with it. But it would have been 3rd and long, even for Greenbrier, if Magnolia had not recovered.
Let's see if the Panthers go for the end zone here. Try to catch him off stride after the turnover. Out of the flex bone. No receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Coming in motion is Carey, and the quarterback Blanchard keeps. He is, after faking to the fullback, he is grabbed by Brandon Beck, one of their defensive ends in the backfield. He was able to kind of squirt forward and pick up a yard to the 32-yard line, maybe 2.
You know, we talked about speed tonight, the advantage Magnolia has. You can see it in the alignments. For Magnolia, their defense is all lined up within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. For Greenbrier, they've got their safeties back, about 10 to 15 yards deeper than the line of scrimmage. So Magnolia forcing the Greenbrier defense to spread out more, and that opens up the running game.
There's a toss sweep to the left side for B.J. Curry trying to get to that left edge. He was hit, but he ran through it, got it inside the 30. To about the 29-yard line. It's going to be about 4 yards, I believe, on the carry for Curry.
About 4 yards that time, yeah. And a better job by Greenbrier's defense, responding to the pitch outside, able to kind of cut Curry off before he could turn the corner completely. Once Curry gets going, downhill, he has been tough for Greenbrier to catch up with tonight.
3rd down and 5. That was Hayden Simpson, by the way, making the tackle. Been a few years since Hayden Simpson was playing on the Magnolia Panthers.
I was going to say, I thought he'd graduated already, and he's gone back to school at Greenbrier now.
Yeah. 3rd down and 5. Right slot Curry again going in motion, and there's the sweep as he dodges one in the backfield, and now the ball came loose as he went down. And I think it's a live football. Yep, Greenbrier comes up with the fumble. So Greenbrier gave it to Magnolia. Now Magnolia gives it back.
Yeah, That's a big play right there, Dan, as Magnolia had a chance. They didn't have the first down. It was going to be fourth and a couple. The Panthers would have gone for it there on fourth and short. You have to feel like they were probably going to get it. But now, losing out on a chance to take a 2-score advantage, we're kind of right back where we started for 6.5 left here in the half. And you have to start thinking, Greenbrier, Magnolia will probably get one more shot this half, and so Greenbrier scores. Magnolia needs to match it before halftime.
Couldn't see what was happening in there. You got to think somebody somebody stripped that football from him. So anyway, Greenbrier gets it back. It's at their 29-yard line. 6:33 to play, second quarter. There's Coach McCarty, the new coach of the Mule Riders, in the press box. Just walked through, hand off, and dodging tacklers running up the middle. Well, I tell you what, these guys of Greenbrier are hard to bring down. That's Hewitt on the carry, and he picks up the first down to the 43-yard line, a 14-yard carry, and it's a first down for the Greenbrier Panthers.
Yeah, this Greenbrier team, their offensive line, their running backs, receivers, they're all good size and strong. Arm tackles are not going to work tonight.
Pistol formation, handoff goes to the tailback. He starts right now, cuts back left. Again, the Panthers can't bring him down. Hewitt finally dragged down from behind as he got inside the 45-yard line of Magnolia. The tackle being made by Jacob Hebert, but that's a first down, a gain of 13 yards for the first down.
Greenbrier on the move, 6:08, and I was going to say counting, but the clock has stopped momentarily.
Well, at the half, we're going to have our Panther Spotlight, the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. We highlight a different Panther athlete each game on the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Bodcall Bank serving South Arkansas since 1903. First and 10 for Greenbrier at the Magnolia 44-yard line. Trips to the right side, one receiver to the left. Quarterback Wilcox looking right. Now he fires a streak up the far side. That is picked off at the 35-yard line. Running up the far sideline on the go. Cut back at the 30 and going to be tackled. That was Warren with the interception for Magnolia, and as he tried to come back, he was tackled at about the 27-yard line, I believe. Let's see, where'd they mark him out? I was going to say they're bringing it all the way back to midfield.
Oh, wow. I thought he made it down farther than that. They're going to say he went out of bounds
at the 48.
Near midfield.
Yeah, 48-yard line of Greenbrier. But at least Magnolia does have the football.
The important thing is Warren got the interception. Magnolia has the ball again. And, this would be crucial if Magnolia could take it in for a score and take a lot of time off the clock as they do it.
First and 10 Magnolia, 48-yard line of Greenbrier. We went so long with no turnovers, and now all of a sudden a turnover on every series. Turnover Greenbrier, turnover Magnolia, now turnover Greenbrier. First and 10 Magnolia. Left slot carry in motion, fake the toss, roll out. Here's the pass from Blanchard, just throws it up. Mack back there, and he comes back and gets it at the 10-yard line, and he carries it in for a touchdown. Preston Riddle, the corner, was in position for an interception. He just kind of threw that one up, but Riddle never looked back, and Mack looked back. He saw it coming down and carries it in.
Remember what I said about taking some time off the clock? There's another way to do it, too. You don't have to take any time off the clock. And Magnolia didn't. That was a great play call as Magnolia caught Greenbrier looking for the run. Instead, Blanchard delivers a very, very beautiful pass downfield.
Extra point kick by Baker is good. Magnolia goes up 35-21 over Greenbrier with 5:25 to play, second quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Hey everyone, Lucas Cheatham here. Have a case of the summertime blues? Well, Health Quest Therapy is here for you. We know it's hot out there, but it's time to get active. Come say hi to our new physical therapist, Morgan Haggai. Morgan is not only certified in treating neurological conditions like Parkinson's, but she is also certified in our newest service, dry needling. Don't worry, Health Quest Therapy is following all social distancing guidelines. Stop by and see us at 1515 East Main in Magnolia. Stay cool, y'all.
Well, Magnolia did what I thought they might do last time after the turnover. They'd take a shot at the end zone. They do it this time, and it is successful. A 48-yard pass play to Robert Mack. Took him 9 seconds on one play to cover 48 yards and get in the end zone. 5:25 second quarter. Kickoff, a Pop-up kick, fair catch called, taken at the 28-yard line on the near side. That's Engelkeys. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I don't have a clue. We don't have a pronunciation guide and nobody from Greenbrier in the press box, so my apologies to his family if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. But it'll be their ball at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is a key possession for the Magnolia defense. If they can somehow find a way to stop Greenbrier right here and take a 2-score lead in halftime, Panthers in great shape moving forward into the second half to win this game and advance to the quarterfinals.
Out of the shotgun is Wilcox. Wilcox hands off in the backfield and tied up and brought down in the backfield. He no more than got the football. Sean Bell was right there and wrapped him up and brought him down. Back to the 24-yard line. That's a 5-yard loss.
Very nice play defensively for the Panthers. Force the Greenbrier team back a few yards. It can be second down and about 15 to go here. And now you start thinking, you got a chance maybe to get the ball back one more time if you're Magnolia and maybe put a little more distance between yourself and Greenbrier before halftime.
One goes wide to the left side, 2 to the right, and they got a slot on that right side as well from the pistol. And they'll hand off to the tailback, and that's been their bread and butter here lately, is just running the ball right at the Panthers, and they're running through some guys and get it out across the 35, and that's they got their loss back and plus, so they're out across the 35 to the 36. That's 12 yards on that carry. So 3rd and 4 coming up.
I think Magnolia got used to some arm tackles in their last few opponents. Instead, now they got a much tougher opponent tonight.
Hand off again to the tailback, Hewitt. Hewitt trying to get wide on the right side, and he is tackled. He's going to be really close to the first down. I believe they'll give it to him.
I think he's got it by about
3
half
yards.
the length of the football.
Yep, 3 yards, and I think he's right there. They're not going to measure. They ain't going to measure. Shoot, no. Measure? Oh, no.
Well, I think that one was.
Yeah, I think it was pretty obvious, and it was pretty close to
obvious,
it was to that sideline too. It wasn't far from that first down marker. 4:10 to play, second quarter. 35-21, Magnolia leads. Greenbrier from their 39, first down and 10. Twins left, one receiver right, plus they've got Engelkeys in the slot on the right side. Out of the pistol, Wilcox to his tailback. Started inside, cut it outside, now cuts back. Flag flies in behind the play. They've got first down yardage with plenty of room to spare. Dawson Spencer on the carry, but that may be coming back.
I think that's going to be a hold against
Yep,
Greenbrier.
it is. It's a hold, and that will bag him up.
We'll take it for sure. It's
Greenbrier
moving the ball very well.
I tell you what, both of those running backs, Hewitt and Spencer, they have been mighty tough to tackle here tonight at Magnolia.
Well, they got size, they got decent speed, and they are determined. They're not going to just fall down. You're going to have to bring them down, and they have been very impressive tonight.
That's a spot foul, and the hold, the 10-yard penalty, ends up being a net 5-yard loss back to the 34. 1st and 15 for Greenbrier. Again from the pistol, handoff, tailback, just kind of a off-tackle play to the right side, and Panthers all over that, and they'll bring down Hewitt. Hewitt picked up a little bit of positive yardage. He's across the 35 to about the 36, 2, maybe 3 yards, depending on where they spot it. We got a timeout with, is there a flag?
I think there's a timeout called.
Chris saying he thought it was a flag over there. Yeah, there is a flag. I see it. Yeah, I see it. It was back toward the. Yeah, that's going to go against Greenbrier.
That's going to be.
They're going to walk that off against Greenbrier.
Let's see what that's going to be. The way Greenbrier is moving back, this is a big
unsportsmanlike conduct against Greenbrier.
That's another 15.
Ooh, that's going to be 15. That's going to hurt them. Well, they don't know where they're going to walk it from. They're trying to figure out where the flag was thrown back around the 28-yard line. The officials now are huddling up, and they're trying to figure out what's going on here. What we got, Mr. Magnolia did call a timeout. And they're backing the ball up to the 23. It is unsportsmanlike conduct against Greenbrier. So I guess it was a 4-yard gain and then a 15-yard penalty is what I'm thinking there. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm almost thinking maybe Coach King took the timeout before he realized there was a penalty on the play, and thinking stop the clock and maybe get the ball back again. That's Magnolia's first time out of the night. They got 2 remaining.
Well, they've got to get almost to the 50. The line of scrimmage is the 23, so they need 26 yards. They've got to get to their own 49-yard line to pick up a first down. Not that they can't do that. They've had some big plays tonight as well. Greenbrier has. At the half, we're going to have our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Highlight a different Panther athlete each game on the Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Bodcall Bank serving South Arkansas since 1903. Here comes Greenbrier out onto the field. They'll send 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right, the short side of the field. Cooper Wilcox, quarterback. He's back to pass. Rolls off a little bit, threw it out of the backfield. That's Dawson Spencer, and he's got running room up the far sideline, and he dives forward at the first down marker, and I think he got the first down. Nope, they're going to say he's out of bounds
close, yeah.
at the 46, so he went out of bounds a little quicker than he thought. 23 yards on the pass play to Wilcox, or excuse me, to Spencer.
Still a nice,
ooh, they got a great spot
play.
there.
Yeah.
47, that's 24 yards. Third down and a long 2 coming up here for Greenbrier. From the pistol, they'll hand off to the tailback this time, and he has hit Hewitt, and boy, he's going to be really close. Somebody shot through that line for Magnolia. They hit Michael Jones, I believe.
Time.
Yeah, it looks short. It looks short to us, but that doesn't mean the official's not going to give them first down.
Well, you know
they
the ball
ain't
is.
Well, I mean, you look at it. There's no way that's a first down. So it's 3rd and inches for Greenbrier.
I've got that as 4th down.
Is it 4th or 3rd? It is 4th down.
I've got it down as 4th down.
They are going to measure. Holy cow! I'm going to have a heart attack. They're going to measure that. There's no way that should be a first down.
Yeah, it's a little short by a.
Yep, it's short by the length of the football, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, about half a yard it looks like.
Yeah, so it's right around the 48-yard line.
Big play coming up for Greenbrier.
Yeah, they got fourth, and they need almost a full yard here for a first down. 4th down, shy of the 50-yard line, and they're coming out looking like they want to go. Still 2:54 left in the half. All right, Panthers, Magnolia Panthers, that is, from the shotgun. They go a direct snap to Hewitt, runs off tackle right side. I think he didn't get much, but I think he got the first down.
He got up to the 50, and they only needed to get to about the 49.
Yeah, he got 2 yards to the 50-yard line. So Hewitt, they go Wildcat there, and he Wild Panther, I guess, to the 50, gain of 2, first down. So they keep their drive alive. Clock running, 2:40 to play, second quarter. Magnolia leads 35-21 over Greenbrier. Send 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball's at the right hash mark. Out of the shotgun is Wilcox. He hands off, and on the zone read, that's, man, I tell you what, they are so hard to bring down. That's Hewitt.
There were about 4 Panthers kind of being drugged that time by Hewitt for an extra 4 or 5 yards.
He's close to a first down. Got 9 yards to the 41. So 9 yards for Hewitt. He has been a tough fella to bring down. 2nd and a yard for Greenbrier. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the half. They have all 3 of their timeouts. And they go to Hewitt again, off tackle right side. He's got the first down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. So about 3. Actually, make it 4 to the 37, and it'll be first down. Rewind the clock there after they move the chains. Minute 50 and counting.
Still plenty of time for Greenbrier here.
Wilcox out of the shotgun, wants to throw, does near side. That went right through the hands of Carter McElhaney. I think McElhaney might have taken his eyes off the ball as he had Robert Mack closing in.
That's the first incompletion thrown tonight by either team. Greenbrier was 6 of 6 throwing the ball tonight, as quarterback Wilcox doing a nice job, but that time the ball out of the hands. I say first incompletion. They also had an interception earlier.
2nd down and 10 for Greenbrier. Wilcox out of the shotgun. He'll fake. He faked it, and he's got all kinds of room to run, and Wilcox is going to the end zone. Just about probably 9 of the 11 Panthers went with the fake to the running back, and Wilcox then comes around to the left side and carries it all the way 37 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, nothing there at all for Wilcox as far as a defense. Nothing to stop him, and he could have just about strolled in the last 10 yards and had a nice leisurely time getting in. Instead, now Greenbrier pulling within one score with 1:32 to go.
Extra point kick. The snap a little high, and the kick is a little low, but it goes over the bar, and it's good. So 35-28 Magnolia with 1:32 to play in this first half. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson have made adjustments to keep you safe and still give the best care possible with the transition to phone and telemedicine visits. All routine visits such as follow-ups, medication refills, or wellness and general checkups will be seen 8:30 to 11 a.m. All sick visits from 1 to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 12 to 2 on Fridays. If you have fever, please call the medical staff to tell them you're there, then stay in your car till they call you. Find more information on Facebook. Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson, thank you for your cooperation.
Greenbrier scoring drive, 11 plays, took 71 yards, 4 minutes and 57 seconds on that drive. 1:32 left in the half, 35-28. How about a big return here and get yourself in position to score?
If you're Greenbrier, might you try an onside kick here?
They go with the short pop-up kick, taken at the 36-yard line, coming back to the near side. That's Harper. Harper's to the 40. He's got blocking to the 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20 as he goes up the sideline. How about a big return? Harper carries it to the house. The Panthers answer on the kickoff, and another score for the Magnolia Panthers.
Panthers needed that before halftime. What a play. What a return.
About 65 yards on that return for Marcus Harper. He came right after taking the kickoff, and he had about 3 blockers in front of him, right on up the sideline and on into the end zone. A 65-yard kickoff return for Marcus Harper. And Baker's extra point kick is good. 1:20 on the clock, second quarter, 42-28 Magnolia. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Getting a Coke at McDonald's is easier done than said. How so? Well, by the time I finished the sentence, you could have already pulled up to the drive-thru window, handed over $1, and grabbed your Coke. Instead, you're listening to me just talk to you about how delicious, fizzy, and amazing a Coke from McDonald's would be when you could already be enjoying the happiness I'm describing. In fact, right now, you'll be like 4 tasty gulps in. That 4th gulp. Man, it's special.
Right now, McDonald's, get $1 any size soft drink or sweet tea. You pick the flavor. Any size, $1. Limited time offer. Prices of participation may vary. A la carte only.
So the special teams gets involved. Magnolia, we saw them going with that squib kick all night. This time they kicked it a little deeper in the pop-up kick, and Magnolia had a chance to get some blocking in front of Marcus Harper, and he's able to carry it in 65 yards for the score. So Magnolia back up now by 2 touchdowns. Kickoff from Baker. He'll go with the pop-up kick. They're not going to fair catch it this time. Taking it at the 30-yard line, up the near sideline, and he took a lick as Carter McElhaney is knocked out of bounds. But they'll have good field position, Greenbrier will, at their 40-yard line. Took 12 seconds for that kickoff return, by the way.
Yeah, that was very impressive, and that was a huge score for Magnolia to get some more points on the board before intermission. Remember, Greenbrier gets the ball to start the second half. Magnolia's defense just needs to hold Greenbrier out right here for the next 1:17, and our Panthers, the hometown Panthers, will be in good shape heading into the second half.
I'm telling you, the way the big plays have been going both ways here tonight, who knows? A minute 17 is a lot of time.
It's a lot of time. Greenbrier still has all 3 timeouts. We know they can throw the ball. They haven't thrown it a whole lot tonight, but there's 6 of 7 passing the ball tonight, and let's see what they're going to try right here, shotgun formation.
And handoff goes to the tailback, Spencer, and Spencer going straight ahead across the 45 to the 46-yard line. He picked up 6 yards there, Spencer did, Dawson Spencer. I tell you what, they haven't really lost anything switching between these 2 running backs, Spencer and Hewitt. Second down and 4 now. Shotgun Cooper Wilcox. Trips to the right side. Wilcox looking. That ball is tipped, hanging in the air, and then ends up on the ground. Sean Bell had a little shot at it. I think Engelkeys might have got a hand on it to prevent Sean Bell from getting the interception after it was tipped in the air.
He did. If not for the Greenbrier receiver, I think that would have been intercepted on the deflection. Instead, it brings up 3rd and 4 for Greenbrier. And with all 3 timeouts, you have to think they might want to take one right here and discuss what play they want to run. This is a big play.
A 3rd down and 4. They've got the receivers in tight, 2 either side from the shotgun Wilcox. They bring a man in motion left to right. Wilcox looking that direction. Now looking down over the middle. He pumps. He's in trouble, and he is going down back at the 35-yard line. Give the sack on the play to, I think that's Javarie Murphy. Yes, it is. Drops in. They're going to spot it at the 36-yard line. That's a 10-yard loss.
Yeah, and even bigger, Magnolia takes a timeout right now. 37.6 seconds left. Magnolia wants to get the ball back again, see if they can put more points on the board here before halftime.
Yeah, I got 4th down and 13 coming up here for Greenbrier. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation. Had a text earlier from Jeff. PA leading Farmington 37-0. Camden up 7-0 at half over Harrison. 4th down 13 for Greenbrier. 42-28, Magnolia leads. And now dropping back in punt formation is the quarterback, and we got a flag. I think they had plenty of time on the play clock. I'm not sure what happened there. That was a high snap. They got their backup quarterback out there, Noah Hogan. He lined up, and then he stepped back quickly to take the snap for a punt. Magnolia was offside, so it's going to move it to the 42-yard line.
I believe someone must have lined up offsides. I didn't see anyone move.
Well, that was a 6-yard offside penalty, and it's 4th and 8 now for Greenbrier. And they keep Hogan out there at quarterback. He's out of the shotgun. Let's see if he's going to drop back again into punt formation. Again, a high snap. He gets his punt away, though, and it'll bounce inside the 35. Down to from the 34 down to about the 26-yard line. It rolls dead there at the 26-yard line. So that'll be Magnolia football there with 28 seconds left in the half.
And Dan, that's our first punt by either team tonight with 28 seconds left to go in the first half.
So Magnolia football from their 26-yard line. Well, let's see what Magnolia wants to do. You know, a lot of Magnolia's big plays have been running plays. So, hey, we'll see. We'll see.
I expect the Panthers to throw the ball down the field here, at least take a chance on 1 or 2 and see what they can do here with 28 seconds remaining.
They have Robert Mack wide on the right side. They got Harper in a little closer. Got Carey in the right slot, Curry left slot. D-Ray was in the fullback position. Now he steps up in tight as a receiver on the right side. So no fullback. Left slot comes in motion. There's the toss on the sweep to the right side. That is Curry. Curry is going to be wrapped up and brought down at the 27-yard line. Another big lineman got over there to bring him down.
Yeah, not much at all that time for Curry. A yard is all they're giving him that time, and that's his, of course, his
just 1 yard to
lowest
the 27.
gain of the game so far. Panthers will use their last timeout here.
2nd and 9 with 17.5 seconds to go until halftime. Got our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show coming up in just a little bit. At the Magnolia Murphy Clinic, you always feel like family. They treat adults ages 18 and over and specialize in wellness checks and illness recovery. Call for an appointment at 234-7101. 234-7101. Magnolia leads 42-28. Scoring anything crazy here, they ought to go into the locker room with a 2-touchdown advantage. At least. Still got 1 timeout left, too. 2nd down and 8. Fake now. Kind of a reverse coming around from the left side. It's Carey, but Greenbrier not going for that. Engelke is able to bring down. That was Harper that they brought around on the reverse. Thought that was Carey, but that was Harper. Gets a gain out to the 33-yard line. He picked up six yards. And Panthers will use they're using their last time out here.
I've got that being their fourth timeout. I either missed one. They took a timeout earlier, when the flag was on the play. Maybe they were able to get that one back.
They might have since that penalty flag was
there was a penalty on the play.
Well, there's 9.4 seconds on the clock here in this second half. Now it's going to be 3rd and about 4 here for the Panthers.
What you want to avoid here is something like happened to Fayetteville the other night, where they had the game wrapped up and made a crucial mistake deep in their own territory with just a couple seconds left. You don't want to turn the ball over here if you're
That's
Magnolia.
why I don't think you're going to see a pass play.
This deep.
I doubt we'll see any kind of a pass play. We'll see what happens, though. Third down, third and about 4th, long 3, short 4 from their 33-yard line. 9.4 seconds left in the first half. Panthers line up in the flex one. Again, they go without the fullback. Send him out as a receiver to the left side. There's a toss, a sweep into the boundary, coming near side, and a good cutback by Carey. Spun around, and he's tackled. He has first down yardage to the 45, and they've got 2 seconds left in the half. So 12 yards on the carry for Kendrick Carey to the 45.
Yeah, Magnolia could, if they line up at the line, but they're not going to do that.
Nope, they're going to wind the clock.
That's going to end it.
They did not have a timeout to use there, so they'll wind the clock, and that'll bring the first half to a conclusion. Magnolia up by 2 touchdowns, 42-28 over Greenbrier. It is halftime. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Become one of the many satisfied patients who use Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Refilling your prescriptions is easy with Prince Pharmacy's new mobile app. You can also refill or transfer prescriptions on their new website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy still has their 24-hour refill line, too. Call 234-7292 anytime. Prince Pharmacy also has a convenient drive-thru and free delivery in the Magnolia city limits. See how they make a difference at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia.
In 2009, the Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place became the first long-term care facility in Arkansas to offer the greenhouse concept. Now 10 years later, Wentworth continues to be an industry leader. Wentworth has been able to maintain their 5-star status, the highest rating attainable by CMS. Wentworth offers both short-term rehab and long-term care beds. If you would like a tour of the cottages at Wentworth, stop by and see us on the Warning Springs Road or give us a call at 870-234-1361.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our halftime performance of the Magnolia High School Marching Panther Band. Honoring all of the service members and essential workers that serve our community, we will open our program tonight with a medley of the Armed Forces themes, including the Navy, Marine Corps, Army, and Air Force. Under the field command of Drum Majors Liz Wilson and Sam Trent. Ladies and gentlemen, Magnolia Public Schools proudly presents the Magnolia High School Marching Panther Band. America the Beautiful.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
All your automotive needs in one stop at Spittler Tire and Auto. Spittler Tire and Auto has 9 service bays and a full team of top-notch mechanics. Their years of experience is just what your ride needs to get back to peak performance. Trust Spittler Tire and Auto with your tires, brakes, alignments, mufflers, oil changes, tune-ups, and more. Whatever your car or truck needs, they'll get it done right at Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center at 521 East Main in Magnolia.
On the Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show, where Magnolia leads by a score of 42-28. 42-28, Magnolia leading Greenbrier here tonight. And time for our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight here tonight, brought to you by Bodcall Bank, serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. Your needs are always first at Bodcall Bank. Go by and see the new Bodcall Bank at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia, or visit 307 Thomas Street in Stamps. And Mr. Chris Carter joins us here at the half for our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. How you doing, sir?
Doing great, Dan. Thanks for having me up here.
I want to again, just kind of get sidetracked here a little bit. Thank Robert McDonald at Southern Title for providing the food here tonight.
We are so thankful for all of our sponsors and folks, but Robert stepped up, and when we have a need, Robert McDonald and Southern Title and Closing is always willing to do whatever it takes to make us successful, and we appreciate Robert and all he does for our community. And Crystal, for that matter, his lovely wife, who I work with and have the opportunity to spend a lot of time with on a daily basis. And we're just proud to have them as press box food sponsors this evening, and we thank them very much. Right, Robert McDonald and Southern Title and Closing.
Thank you very much. So let's move on now with our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight, and we appreciate Bodcall Bank also for sponsoring our Panther Spotlight. I'm going to let you talk about this young lady.
I'm going to. We give you a gold star for coming up with this, and it's been a lot of fun. I've gotten to know a lot of students over the last few months when we pick students who are
Do you
successful.
break the news to them when you start asking questions?
I really don't. And it's a lot of fun because I'll call them to the office and play little games with them like, what'd you do wrong? And they'll just look at me like, I'm sorry? And a lot of them haven't even darkened my door, to be quite honest with you.
We're getting ready to get into basketball season. Your work's going to be cut out for you in basketball season.
That's right. It's going to be, that's right. I'll be up and down the stairs if you need me. But anyway, this week we took a little bit of a left turn, and we decided to go with a young lady who is phenomenal. She has the sweetest smile and is just as lovely as she can be. A wonderful student in our school, involved in just about everything. She's taken a couple of advanced placement classes, AP Lit and AP Language. Carries a 3.8 GPA, and she is headed to Southern Arkansas University to major in business. And the person I'm talking about is Miss Journey Lowe. Journey has been involved in cheerleading since she walked in our door as a 10th grader, and is just a lovely person and a lot of fun to be around and very kind. And we are grateful for Journey and all she does for our school community.
Got a good singing voice, too, doesn't she?
She can, and she's just a lovely person.
In choir?
And,
Didn't she in choir?
I think she's in – I think so. She's
cheer and choir?
Cheer and choir, and just a lot of fun to be around. And we appreciate Journey and all she does for our cheerleading and choir folks. And she's just a great person. Her mom and dad – like to mention them, Keena and Eddie Lowe, just good people, good family.
So Journey Lowe again featured tonight in our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight, and again, very much appreciated. Does an outstanding job. Yeah.
And we're proud of Journey. We're proud of all our kids, and Dan, we appreciate you and all you do. I'm
looking forward to this as the season goes. We're not done with football. I mean, this is going to carry beyond football. We're going to do this in basketball games. We're going to do this in baseball games, and assuming COVID doesn't knock us out of any of this, we're planning on doing this for the rest of the school year.
We're very grateful for Bodcall Bank, Corey Keith, and the folks over Jeff. We're just very grateful for those guys sponsoring this, and Dan for you coming up with it. We're just anything we can do to talk positive right now in a time of pandemic is what we have to do. And so we're proud of Journey. We're proud that she was named Senior Spotlight for this week, and I look forward to many more.
Thank you, Chris. Chris Carter, the principal of Magnolia High School. And again, Journey. I lost it there. I went Journey Lowe is our is featured this evening in our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. It's 42-28. We're going to take another quick break, and then we'll come back and give you some of the first half numbers. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Farmers Bank and Trust. We know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like your family, your job, your health. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs, from online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations. Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
We'll have to do it pretty quick. We're going to run out of. I think they'll add 3 minutes though. That's why I don't want to take the break. Is when we get to zero here, they should add 3 minutes. Okay. Is this the third or fourth, Bailey?
I think it's the third.
Okay. For Mike Jones, I'm going to give the officials before we do that. Though.
You do what?
For Mike Jones, I'm going to give the officials though before we do that. I think he's just messing with them. I don't normally get requests on who the officials are unless they're doing a really bad
bad
job.
job, yeah.
Actually, I think these guys have done a pretty good job here tonight. I'm going to give them to you, though. The referee is Ned Skoog. The linesman, Mike Rottinghouse Jr., line judge, Kelly Robbins. The back judge is Bubba M. Brewster, and the umpire is Larry Thomerson. I'm not familiar with any of those.
I'm familiar with Larry. I know Larry actually pretty well.
Well, you know what? Normally, I've gotten to the point, and it seems that as I have aged, I've found that it's a good idea for me not to know their names so that I can't be charged with slander later if I start talking badly about them.
Larry is from my hometown of Girton, and he's been officiating high school games.
Girton?
I want to say at least 30 years.
You're from Girton?
I am from Girton,
Girton,
sort of.
You know,
yes.
Girton got
They got COVIDed out tonight.
Yeah,
They were ready to play. You know, they're one of the top teams in Class 2A this year. That they in Fordyce, and that should be quite a showdown coming up. And they hope to meet in the semifinals. And really, that's a game you should have in the finals. But you know, these brackets are drawn up, years in advance sometimes. So you just
they were supposed to play Carlisle, but
they
Girton did advance. But let's go ahead and we're running out of time. Let's give you the first half numbers in this game. Magnolia leads 42-28 at the half.
42-28, and Magnolia, as you can guess, the running game has been very effective. But actually, if you're looking at just the offensive stats, I believe that, it is Greenbrier really with an advantage in the overall stats. But Magnolia has, they've scored on the kickoff with special teams. They've had the interception return for the big return, which has helped. Magnolia tonight has carried the ball 28 times for 235 yards. Leading the way has been none other than Mr. Curry, Mr. B.J. Curry tonight. 8 carries for 100 yards. Remember, it was his 4th or 5th touch on the ball before he was ever tackled tonight.
Yeah.
Has 2 touchdowns tonight. So quite a night tonight for Curry. Carey tonight has 5 carries for 56 yards.
He's got 2 touchdowns
as well, yeah. So a nice night for Carey. D. Ray at fullback, he's only carried 4 times, 21 yards. And, when you can average 5 yards a carry on that fullback dive, you've got something then, because, the defense has to honor that. And, you can basically just move the ball down the field 5 yards a pop and control the clock. Blanchard tonight has done a fabulous job, pitching out and keeping when he needed to. 10 carries for 53 yards.
So he's averaged 5 yards too?
Yeah, he's averaged 5 yards as well. And Murphy 1 carry tonight for 5 yards. So good running tonight for the Panthers. Passing wise, it's been Blanchard. He doesn't throw the ball much, but he's very effective. He was 1 of 1 last week. I think he was either 3 of 4 or 2 of 4 2 weeks ago. Tonight he's 3 of 3 in the first half, 52 yards and 1 touchdown. So a very good night tonight for Blanchard.
287
quarterback position, 287 total yards offensively, 31 total plays for the Panthers. Remember, though, they did have that kickoff return for 65 yards. That was huge. And the interception return also big tonight for the Panthers.
We had hardly no penalties in the first half. Magnolia had one that came back.
You were mentioning
had a few holding penalties.
Yeah, you were mentioning the officials. I think when you're in the playoffs especially, what you want from the officials is not to see the officials. You don't want them to really be a part of the game unless they have to be. And I think these officials have done a good job letting the kids play and not inserting themselves into the action.
Turnover game advantage Magnolia. Magnolia had 1 turnover and Greenbrier had 2, right? They had
That's exactly right. Yeah, both teams with 1 fumble, and Magnolia picked off a Greenbrier pass. Now we're talking about stats. Here's a stat for you. The running back for Greenbrier, Nick Hewitt, tonight, has carried the ball 11 times. How many yards do you think he's got tonight?
I'm going to guess he's probably close to 100.
199 yards.
Are you serious?
For Hewitt tonight.
Yeah, he's had some big runs.
He's had some big runs.
Yeah,
he is averaging 18 yards a carry so far tonight, is Hewitt. And certainly Spencer has had a nice night, 7 carries for 59 yards. But if I'm the Greenbrier coaches, I might start thinking, Hewitt, for whatever reason, Magnolia is not tackling him very well, can't bring him down. I might give him the ball, give him a little bit more playing time, a few more touches in the second half. But it's been very effective. The passing game for Greenbrier has been pretty effective as well, as Wilcox is 6 of 8, 104 yards and 1 touchdown. However, he did have that interception, which was a key part for Magnolia in that first half. And Greenbrier at halftime has 27 plays for 352 yards. So
how many rushes and how many yards?
19 carries, 19 rushes for 248 yards, and that's just two kids really doing that. Two players, Wilcox, Hewitt and Spencer. And Wilcox was sacked one time. He didn't carry other than that. And, he did carry more than that. I don't even have that one down. He had that long touchdown run, and I didn't have that one as part of the stats, so I need to fix that.
You're talking about Wilcox?
Yeah, So I need to add that one in there.
He went untouched on that one.
And that was a long
those two running backs, were so effective running the football. The two running backs, Hewitt and Spencer, and when he faked to the running back, who was running kind of off to the right, Wilcox faked the handoff and countered back left, and there was nobody there. There was maybe one or two Panthers between him and the end zone, and boy, he just zipped right on through there and went on in. So that was a big run. So
that total I gave you should have 27 more yards on the 350 or the 248 rushing, and one more play there that I missed on that long run by Wilcox. And, it's just been a good night on the ground for Greenbrier. They have moved the ball well, but Magnolia has made the bigger plays tonight. Special teams have been part of it. Defense has been part of it. Greenbrier has not made plays in those two areas yet.
All right, so Magnolia leading 42-28. It is halftime. Got the second half coming up, and again, Greenbrier will get the ball first in the second half. Magnolia up 42-28. That wraps up our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
The Corner Clubhouse are proud supporters of Magnolia Panther football. Stop by and see us downtown on the square Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Dine-in, takeout, or delivery is available. Give us a call at 870-949-2828 today. Go Panthers!
Why they don't have anything on Fearless?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They got something wrong with their website.
There's not a single score. I don't know where Jeff's getting his. He must be listening to the radio.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that. Maybe he got them from Hooten's website. They post too.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah. But some.
Ready. Half number 2, Magnolia up by 2 touchdowns as we go into the second half, 42-28. Magnolia with the lead. You know, there was a lot of scoring going on in the first half when you have to go to your second paper at the beginning of the second half. The kickoff, a little short pop-up kick near side. No fair catch called by Engelkeys. Just inside the 40 at about the 38. He only gets about 3 yards up the near side sideline. And they're going to have it right at the 41-yard line. So the Panthers don't want to kick that ball deep either. I tell you what, that we talked about the strength of Greenbrier a lot in the first half, but they've also got some quickness, especially those running backs.
Running backs have some decent speed. They do, and Magnolia is wary of that. They don't want to give those return guys a chance to build up a good head of steam because they are so hard to bring down.
Trips out to the right side from their 40. fakes the handoff to the tailback, and now Wilcox running up the near sideline. He's tough to catch, running from behind. Hebert finally able to drag him down. Looked like Wilcox might go, but he's dragged down by Hebert from behind at the 12-yard line. He runs 48 yards for a first down. He's mad because I didn't mention he had speed. He's got speed.
He's got speed, especially when you're not looking for him to carry it, and you give him about a 10-yard head start, which is what Wilcox had that time.
From the pistol, 2 receivers to the left. There's a toss to Hewitt running right, and I said he was wrapped up. He almost slipped away, but Harper hung on. He kind of slid down his legs, but he wouldn't turn loose, and he's able to bring him down. Looks like
he's going to lose about half a yard, it looks like.
Yeah, lost about a yard there, yeah. Back to the 13-yard line. So 2nd and 11. 11:15 to play. Third quarter from the shotgun now. Wilcox fakes and keeps as he faked right, and he ran back left, and he gets it down to the 7-yard line. That'll be 6 yards on the carry for Wilcox, and 3rd down and a long 4 here for Greenbrier.
Looked like Connor Hamilton from Magnolia coming around behind to make the tackle and pounded his arm in there trying to knock the football out.
From the pistol, going to the tailback, Hewitt, and he is upended. Diving underneath to take his legs out from under him was Sean Bell. He kind of knocked him off balance, and he was only able to get a yard out of that. If he gets through Bell there, I think he might have gone in.
Yeah, nice tackle by the Panthers. So here we go, 4th and 4. And if you're Greenbrier here, this is a key play coming up, and there's so much time left. I might consider the field goal in this situation.
It's a 2-touchdown Magnolia lead. Yeah, they got 4th down and 4 here. Ball's at the 6-yard line. It's a chip shot for a field goal. They're gonna take a timeout. They're gonna talk about it. 10:02 to play, third quarter. 42-28 Magnolia. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. At Magnolia Regional Medical Center, our team of primary care physicians and nurse practitioners stand ready to care for every member of your family, young and old alike, throughout a lifetime. From family practice and adult medicine to pediatrics and women's health, we offer trusted health care right here at home. It's lifelong care for the life of your family. In-person and telemedicine appointments are available, so visit the clinic's webpage at magnoliarmc.org and call today. After the game, we'll bring you our Farm Bureau postgame show. Farm Bureau has a new deductible rewards program that rewards safe drivers with earning percentage credits on their deductibles. It's the only rewards program of its kind in the state. Go to afbic.com/drivedown to get more information. They're going for it. 4th down and 4 at the 6. Fake the handoff, roll out right, throwing. He's got his tailback out of the backfield, and no, excuse me, that was his right slot back. That was Engelkeys, and he carries it in for a touchdown.
Sam, Dan, that was too easy that time for the Greenbrier Panthers, and that's that play that Magnolia's run tonight a couple times for success, as Blanchard has rolled out and completed the pass downfield. That time, Greenbrier completes it for the touchdown, and crawling back now within one score. Kick on the way is good.
So it's 42-35 now. Magnolia's lead cut to a single touchdown with 9:57 to play, third quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
What's better than a helping hand? How about one you can actually shake? At Farm Bureau Insurance, that's exactly what you get. There's a local agent like me in every county, and we're passionate about helping our local communities thrive. For me, it's more than a job. It's a calling. I'm Stephen Zorsch. Call me at 234-1966 for an auto, home, or life insurance quote and learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. That's Stephen Zorsch at 234-1966.
Greenbrier scores first here in the second half, 42-35, cutting the Panther lead to 7. 5-play drive, covered 69 yards, took 2 minutes and 1 second. Now they'll kick it off to Magnolia. Let's see what they want to do on their kickoff. They're going to go back to the squib after Harper ran that one back. Yep, they're going with the squib on a really like an onside kick, and he got on top of it over there on the far side. Looking for the numbers. That's Devin Dunn. Yeah, he just smothered the football. What you got to do, just get on top of it where that ball doesn't get away.
That's what I expected Greenbrier to do back late in the second quarter. Instead of doing that little pop-up that Magnolia returned for the touchdown, I thought the Greenbrier Panthers might try the onside there. Instead, they tried here, unsuccessful. Our Panthers, in great field position at their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, so 1st and 10, Magnolia from their 49. Magnolia up 42-35. They get the play in from the sideline. Receivers in tight. Out of the flex bone, Curry motion right side. Fake to the fullback, option right. There's a pitch, and Carey is tackled. Looked like got him real close to that helmet. Engelke's there to make the tackle and gonna basically be a no gain, no loss play.
Very dangerous pitch that time as Blanchard waited until, I think, past the last second to pitch at that time, and Carey fortunate to come up with it. And
really had nowhere to go.
2nd and 10, yeah. He was already being tackled just about by the time the ball got there.
So it's 2nd and 10 for Magnolia. Lost about half a yard there maybe on that play. The flex bone, one wide, right and left. Fake to the fullback. Quarterback's going to keep it. That's Blanchard. Ran through a tackle, and he'll pick up the first down as he gets inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line of Greenbrier. 12 yards on the carry. 13 yards on the carry for Blanchard.
That's the 3rd time tonight, Dan, that Blanchard has lowered his shoulder and put the boom down on one of the defensive players for Greenbrier. As Blanchard showing his toughness here tonight, 1st and 10 Panthers, and they are already within scoring position here. And, this has all the makings of a game that's going to go right down to the wire.
1st down and 10. And Blanchard again will keep. He fakes his fullback here. That's Tanner. Tanner Nielsen out there at quarterback. It is Tanner Nielsen, and he kept behind his fullback, picks up 2 yards.
Tanner Nielsen kind of snuck in on us that time.
So it's 2nd and about 8 here for Magnolia. Now Blanchard's back there at quarterback. From the flex bone, one wide either side. Curry goes in motion from the right slot. Going to the fullback. He comes crashing through, makes a miss to the 10, to the 5, spun around across the goal line. Touchdown. D-Ray carries it 36 yards for the score.
What a run by D-Ray Williams. How many times was he hit on that carry, Dan? I would say 4 or 5 at least. Spun out of a couple, ran over somebody, and just kept on going. And that's a huge score as Magnolia again answers the Greenbrier offense. Challenge accepted and answered, and now Magnolia about to go up by 2 scores again.
Extra point kick is blocked as coming through. Brandon Beck, I think, got a hand on it, tipped it up in the air. Woo, you hope that doesn't cost him. 48-35 is the score. Magnolia on top. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Southern Medical Group continues to take extra precautions to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Southern Medical Group's new respiratory clinic is open. The clinic treats patients with respiratory illness, fever, cough, shortness of breath, suspected COVID-19 or exposure. Patients, please park on the left side of the building and give us a call to check in. You will then be escorted to an alternative entrance. Please do not enter the main building. Let's keep all patients safe. Thank you for allowing our family to take care of yours.
James Baker to kick off for Magnolia. Panthers track back for Greenbrier.
48-35, Magnolia with the lead over Greenbrier after that blocked extra point kick after a 4-play, 51-yard scoring drive for Magnolia that took 1:51 seconds. Now Baker to kick it off. A couple of guys deep. Let's see what Baker wants to do. He's going to kick it deep. End over end, backing up. Engelke's takes it at the 4-yard line. Runs straight up the far hash mark. He is hit at about the 18-yard line. I believe that was Warren that got him there, knocked him down. He fell forward to about the 20-yard line. So that's where Greenbrier will start this drive.
hard to believe, but this is just about Greenbrier's worst starting field position of the night. Their first drive tonight started at the 20.
Yeah, the first, I think their first 2 scoring drives were from the 20. They had a couple of touchbacks.
And this
but as
one
far
does-
as balls
this
that
one
have
does
been
well,
returned, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, this is it right here, the 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for Greenbrier from the pistol. 2 receivers right, plus a slot back over there. They're going to hand it off to the tailback, and he cuts it out on the left side, and he'll roll just short of the 25, down at the 24-yard line. It's a different running back there for Greenbrier. It's 14, not 15. I lost my roster.
Well,
Number
that was
14. It was Tanner Collins on the carry.
That was Dawson Spencer on the carry, number 28.
Was it?
that
Was it
time.
really?
That was
Okay.
Spencer,
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Spencer's back there in the backfield again.
Okay, oh, there he carries it again and comes crashing through the middle, across the 30 to the 32-yard line. So that's 8 yards to the 32. That was Spencer? Okay. I guess I was watching the last guy up because I didn't see who had the
that
ball.
was Spencer that
Collins
time.
was one of the receivers on that last play. 1st and 10 from their 32-yard line. Wilcox fakes the handoff, keeps now up the middle and brought down at the 40-yard line. He's going to get about 8 yards on that carry, out to the 41 actually. 2nd down and 2, a short 2 coming up here for Greenbrier. Kendrick Carey on the tackle. Kendrick Carey's going to be a tired young man going both ways here tonight.
Definitely going to be. I think both teams going to be tired after this one here tonight.
I'm going to tell you what, yeah, there's some battling going on out there. 2nd and 2. Wilcox back to pass. He's fired it up near side, and there's nobody there. I'm not sure.
Well, he was hit as he threw the ball. I think that
Yeah, he had to
affected the
release a
pass.
little bit early. Yeah. Looked like he was going to go deep as he had a go route on the near side, Carter McElhaney. But yeah, he had to release a little early, and it just kind of fell in no man's land there.
Well, I think the hit against him. I think that affected the pass. I think he was hit. I don't think he ever saw the defender coming in, and as he released it, he was knocked. Took a pretty good shot, and I think that affected the pass.
So it's 3rd and 2. From the pistol, Wilcox going to hand it off this time. And second effort, they're going to get the first down on the handoff to Nick Hewitt.
Yeah, that's Hewitt. That is one tough running back.
He was hit at the line, but was able to fight it off and get across the 40 to the 43rd, across the 41 to the 43. Picked up a couple of yards there and picked up the first down. So first down at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, he didn't get a lot, but got enough. Got all they needed on 3rd and short.
Set up a tight end on the near side, Tanner Collins. A low snap to the quarterback. Pick up and hand off to Hewitt, and Hewitt just has to dive forward to try to get something positive out of it. He does. He ends up getting a couple of yards out of a busted play. A bad snap there.
Not bad snap. And the quarterback that time is complaining to the referee, saying he got hit in the helmet, and there was an inadvertent hand by one of the Magnolia defenders in the backfield. Did get him up near the face mask, but no flag coming forth, and I'm glad to see that. Brings up 2nd and long.
2nd and 8 at the Greenbrier 45-yard line. And just going to snap it to Wilcox, and that's a quarterback keeper all the way as he weaves through traffic, gets it down, picks up the first down to the Panther 45-yard line, runs from the 45 to the 45, 10 yards for Cooper Wilcox.
He's not the fastest runner I've ever seen, but did you see the way he stopped and kind of did a little sideways step and started again? And
yeah,
he is a very nifty little running back at quarterback.
Pistol goes to his tailback, and Hewitt this time. Marcus Harper came crashing through, and he brings him down for no gain.
Yeah, I thought he lost about half a yard, and they're going to mark him back a hair.
They're going to mark it, almost a full yard, not quite.
I thought he lost a little bit more than that.
We just call it a
it's
no
going to be
gainer.
second and very long here for the
second about 10 and a half.
Yeah, 10.4.
Coming up on 5 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. Magnolia up 48-35 over Greenbrier. Cooper Wilcox out of the shotgun. Back to his left. He wants to throw. Wilcox has time. Now going deep. Oh, man, what a catch as it's hauled in by Thrasher Strack in traffic. A perfect pass by Cooper Wilcox. He hauled it in for a first down. It's 1st and goal at the 6-yard line a 41-yard gain on that pass play.
Yeah, that was a very nice pass and just great protection by the offensive line at Greenbrier, giving Wilcox all the time he needed. Found the receiver downfield, sets up 1st and goal.
Cribs out right. Wilcox, he's going to run it all the way as he runs left, steps over a tackler, and he's able to get across the goal line for a touchdown. As he had a tackler there. I don't know if that was BJ. No, excuse me, that was Mac back there, and it looked like Mac kind of was going down, and he was able to get up over top of Mac and just fall forward across the goal line. So that's a 6-yard carry for the touchdown for Wilcox.
And that extra point now, you see how important that could be, as Greenbrier within 1 score. Magnolia's going to have to match Greenbrier, just
They're
score
looking
for
to the
score here in
sideline
this.
there. Well, they've still got plenty of time on the play clock. They've still got 15 seconds. They're a man short, though, Greenbrier is.
I can't imagine they'd be thinking about
What's the
going
kicker?
for 2 here.
That's
yeah.
the kicker.
They might need the kicker out there for
They were
this.
waiting on the kicker to come on.
Not sure what was going on. They may have to take a timeout here.
They're down to 3 seconds. There's the snap. They beat it. There's the line drive kick, and it's no good.
They should have taken a timeout to set that up. That
Yeah,
was
they had
way
to
too
rush
early.
that
They had
one.
to rush it, and an extra point that was so critical. And now, that's kind of evened out.
Yeah, not sure what exactly was going on the sideline with their kicker, but he got out there late, and they were down. It was inside 5 seconds, and they had to rush the snap and rush the kick, and
that would have been a wise use of a timeout.
That is the way this night has gone, though. Magnolia does something, and Greenbrier answers.
That was a huge
again,
extra
with the
point for
Greenbrier.
Yeah. You got a chance to pull within 6, and instead you're down by 7 still. And so, I think that was a time to. I know they'd already used 1 timeout, but that was a good place to use the second one.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I'm sure they. Of course, hindsight's always 20/20, but that with the clock winding down, you're right.
We had foresight up here. we were saying they might take the timeout before.
So the 7-point advantage back for the Panthers. 10-play drive there for Greenbrier. Covered 80 yards, took 3 minutes and 22 seconds. That's their third 80-yard scoring drive tonight. It's a 7-point game, 48-41 Magnolia. This game is a long way from over.
Oh, long way.
There's another onside kick, takes a good hop on the near side, right on the 40-yard line for Magnolia. It's smothered right there by Dedarius Jones, and Magnolia will have the ball at the 50-yard line.
I'm not sure if Greenbrier has a better onside kick they attempt. The 2 that we've seen so far have not really been very challenging for the Magnolia receivers to come up with. But you have to wonder, does Greenbrier have some other kind of little tricky bounce or something they might try so far that we haven't seen it?
Javarier Murphy was out there at fullback, and now they're bringing him off and sending Darrell Williams out there, so he'll be the fullback. From their flex bone formation with 1 wide receiver to either side. They're at the 50-yard line. Dalen Blanchard up under center. Left slot back comes in motion. Fake to the fullback. Blanchard keeps. He'll get it across the 45 to the 44-yard line. A 6-yard carry for Blanchard.
Yeah, nice run just right up the middle for Magnolia, and they've done that all night long, getting 4, 5, 6 yards a pop. Those fullback dives, the quarterback keepers up the middle, and when you can do that, you can really do just about anything you want on offense, and that's what Magnolia has done tonight. They've done just about anything they've wanted on offense.
2nd down and 4 for the Panthers. And Blanchard's going to keep it again after faking to the fullback. He's dragging him. He got it down inside the 40 to about the 39, maybe 38, depending on the spot here. They're going to say 38, so 6 yards for Dalen Blanchard and a Panther first down.
Yeah, I think Blanchard's been watching Hewitt when he's on the bench, and as Hewitt's been the tough running back for Greenbrier, Blanchard tonight, as that time he drug a couple Greenbrier players with him, sets up a 1st and 10 at the Greenbrier 38, and Magnolia in business once again.
3:45 and counting. 3rd quarter, Magnolia by 7, 48-41 over Greenbrier. Bring Curry in motion from the right slot. Now a pitch is coming around from the left side on the sweep to the near side. Down tiptoeing the sideline was Carey, and Hewitt hit him, and he tried to spin off of him, but his foot came down on the sideline. So that'll end that run, but it is a first down for Magnolia at the 18-yard line. So that's going to be a 20-yard carry for Mr. Carey.
Yeah, you could see that one coming the whole way as Magnolia set up for the pitch outside, and just a nice running play by Carey.
First down and 10 for the Panthers at the 18-yard line of Greenbrier. And Blanchard will keep, fake to the fullback, and nothing there that time. Hayden Simpson right on top of him to tackle him. He might have got a yard on the play. To the 17, 1 yard to the 17-yard line, but Hayden Simpson was right on top. So it's 2nd and 8.
You know, that's okay, though, to take some time off the clock. Maybe not pick up, everything all at once. Take a little time off here.
That chain gang's a little catawamper over there. That should be 2nd and 9. That was just a 1 yard run there. Anyway, right slot comes in motion. There's a toss, a sweep left. That is B.J. Curry. Good cutback. He's going toward the left corner. Cuts back again, and he's across the goal line. Touchdown, B.J. Curry. Carries it to the house, and there is a penalty flag down on the play on that far side, and it's going to be a hold against Magnolia.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Panthers, as Curry had his 3rd touchdown of the night. This one coming back, though, and Magnolia's going to have to try again. That's going to back them up. That could be a key play here.
Chris, I don't know how you saw that. Looking into the deer lights, into the headlights over there on the other side, those lights are horrible on that pole. It's going to end up, it backs it up to the 22-yard line, spot foul. So 2nd down, about 14 here for Magnolia from the 22 of Greenbrier. And faking to the fullback. There's a pitch now out to the right side. A lot of running room for Carey. And he dodges traffic and spins on into the end zone. That is Bug Kendrick Carey carrying it to the house. 22 yards. So the penalty just gave him more room to maneuver.
That's exactly right. Gave him room. Almost the identical play we saw a few minutes ago as Curry got it down inside the 20. This time it's Carey taking it into the end zone on a 22-yard touchdown run. Panthers up by 2 scores once again. Just matching scores. That's all we've seen tonight, matching scores. We've only had 1 punt tonight. And what an offensive performance we're seeing by both teams here.
Snap is good. It's down. The kick this time is away and good. And Magnolia now is up by 55-41 over the Greenbrier Panthers with 2:32 third quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. Come enjoy the new chicken collection at Subway. Their new fan faves. For a limited time, Subway is featuring barbecue chicken, also buffalo chicken featuring Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Just $5.39 for a 6-inch or $8.49 for a foot-long. Make it a meal with chips and drink for just $2.75 more. Barbecue chicken and buffalo chicken. Get them while they last at Subway on East Main in Magnolia and at the Subway inside Walmart. 5-play scoring drive for Magnolia. Covered 50 yards, took 2 minutes and 18 seconds. It was Kendrick Carey carrying it in from 22 yards out. Magnolia has got their 2-touchdown lead back. 2:32 third quarter. We're still a long way from over here. Baker's kickoff. He'll do a little deeper pop-up, but he's going to kick it into the Panther sideline. So I believe Greenbrier will just take it at the 35. After the game, we're going to name our People's Bank Player of the Game. Mr. Carey's making he's making a run for that. People's Bank offers curbside banking at all 3 locations. They can take care of all your banking needs while maintaining social distancing with convenient curbside banking. Give it a try. People's Bank, member FDIC.
There's a lot of folks that could qualify tonight for the player of the game. A lot of big plays.
Do the tallying at the end.
And still more than a quarter left, and who knows what could happen down the stretch.
Gary's done pretty well on the defensive side, though. He's made some good tackles over there, although there hadn't been a lot of defense tonight. Handoff goes to Spencer. He started right and then turned and just ran straight forward, and he's going to be close to a first down. That's going to be 9, it looks like, to the 44-yard line, a 9-yard carry for Dawson Spencer.
Yeah, I thought Magnolia had him stopped maybe in the backfield, and somehow Spencer able to avoid the tackle. And as you said, just turned it up almost made a 90-degree turn as looked like he was going to take it outside. Made that 90-degree turn. And
Harper, one of their receivers, and of course we know the big plays he makes on the defensive side of the ball. He's down on the field, and they're out there checking on him. And I hope it's just a cramp. He's limping to the sideline. We're gonna hope that's a cramp. He's not able to put any weight on his right leg right now, as the athletic trainer John Caston and his student athletic trainer bringing him to the sideline, and looked like that. Let's see what they're doing. I think they're just trying to. I don't know. Down around his foot there, working on him a little bit.
Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, let's hope it's just, like I said, just a cramp. 2nd down and a yard for Greenbrier. And Wilcox is going for it all as he throws it deep on a streak down the right side. Receiver got open. The Panthers had 2 defenders there, and he hauled it in, and it's going to be a 1st down, a big play down to the 20-yard line of Magnolia. Goes 37 yards.
Yeah, that's almost exactly what Greenbrier did last time they had 2nd and short near midfield. Took a chance deep. First time they came up short. This time a nice completion all the way down inside the 20.
Wilcox fakes the handoff. Now he's running right. He's got the 1st down. There's just a ball of humanity over there, and it's still moving forward, and he got across the goal line. Wilcox carries it in 20 yards for the touchdown. He just got behind a bunch of his players, a bunch of the defensive players, and they kept it moving forward and got into the end zone.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a scoring output like this by both teams. I mean, this thing is just back and forth, and these two teams aren't really, they're not just, slinging the ball play after play. This is one where there's a lot of running plays.
So a 20-yard carry, and now extra point. Trey Cox is on for that. The extra point kick is good. 55-48 now. Back to a 7-point game with 1:55 to play 3rd quarter. Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
We see so many financial scams. Defend yourself. Review your credit reports at least once a year to make sure no one has opened any fraudulent accounts in your name. Be alert for suspicious email. No legitimate business will use this method to tell you that you have to provide personal or financial information. Resist offers for investments that say act now. And if you still get paper financial documents, shred them when they're no longer needed. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Mark Woods, Steve Hardy, Laura Kroll, or Ethan Young. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Wow, Greenbrier answers in a hurry. They a 3-play drive, covered 65 yards, took just a minute 37. And I tell you what, the offenses are ruling both sides here tonight. And Greenbrier, a lot of it's got to do with that offensive line. They got
their offensive line very good,
opening up some big holes for not only the running backs but also for the quarterback.
Running back's very strong, and Wilcox is such a nifty runner. He's got some great moves.
They're going with the pop-up kick this time on the far side, taken around the 30-yard line, running back toward the middle of the field in a crowd, trying to fight his way forward. Hang on to that football. Don't let him strip it. Going to be out around the 37-yard line on the return. Not sure. I was trying to figure out who that was. He was right in the spot where Harper normally is, but I think they're still working on Harper over here, so that wasn't Harper. Not sure who that was on the return, but anyway, it's going to be at the 37-yard line for Magnolia.
I didn't catch the number of the return man for Magnolia, but decent field position starting at the 37 of the Panthers.
Minute 47 in the 3rd quarter. Magnolia's lead again cut to 7. Dalen Blanchard gets the play in. His team sets out of their flex bone formation. Taken to the fullback. Blanchard's going to keep it, and he's across the 40, out around the 42-yard line. At least 5 there. Yeah, we'll just call it the 42. 5-yard carry for Blanchard. 2nd and 5 coming up. Clock runs with a minute 30.
Yeah, Magnolia might consider just trying a drive that's just the fullback and the quarterback. Try and take some time off the clock and get
118 and counting, and I wouldn't feel comfortable if it was in the 4th quarter with that little time.
Oh no,
with only a 7-point advantage.
You need a two touchdown lead in this one. And there's a ball on the ground.
Yeah, that ball came loose. Is trying to hand off to the fullback, and well, there was nothing but Greenbrier players around where that ball ended up over on the left side, and Greenbrier came up with it. So a big turnover, and Greenbrier will have the football at the Magnolia 46-yard line. I said it in the first half, and I was about to say it again, and then I thought, well, no, Magnolia's on offense. I'm not going to say it and jinx them, but I think just me thinking about a turnover might have caused it.
Well, I think you're right. Let's hope what happened in the first half happens here. In the first half, Greenbrier fumbled, Magnolia recovers, and Magnolia turned around and fumbled themselves. Let's hope Greenbrier returns the favor here and coughs it up in the next play or two.
Out of the shotgun, Wilcox. Wilcox is going to run it. They just run a straight quarterback run play to the right side. Looked like quarterback run all the way. Out of bounds at about the 41-yard line, about a 4 or 5 yard run. Where are you going to spot it? It's 42 rather. So 40 yards for Wilcox. 2nd and 6 coming up here for Greenbrier. Just under a minute to go in the third quarter. Yeah, gosh, this game.
It's going to come down to just about to the wire somewhere in the fourth quarter. One of these teams is going to find a way to pull this out. Magnolia has not trailed so far. They've either led or tied.
Well, Wilcox gave it to his tailbox, and he shot through there like a cannon. Nobody touched him at the line, and I think he more than getting tackled there, he just ran into the Magnolia defenders. That was Hewitt on the carry. Picks up the first down, tackled just shy of the 35-yard line, about a 7-yard carry. They'll line up in a hurry, 1st and 10. From the pistol, back to the tailback. Again, a big hole up the middle for Hewitt as he is tackled inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. 16-yard carry for Hewitt.
Yeah, what a night Hewitt is having so far. Already over 200 yards rushing tonight.
That line is opening some big holes for Greenbrier. Wilcox out of the shotgun. And he's going to roll right after faking the handoff. He's going to keep it. He is knocked out of bounds right at knocked the first down marker down. See where they mark him out. Not quite there. He knocked it out after he went out of bounds. So they're going to spot it around the 11-yard line. So 8 yards on the carry for Wilcox. 2nd and 2 coming up here for Greenbrier with 21.8 third quarter. Wilcox has 3 receivers to the left. He's out of the shotgun, fakes the handoff. He keeps, starts right, then makes a little cut. Dragged down from behind. What did he get there?
I don't think he got anything that time. Yeah,
Nope.
Nice defensive play by Magnolia.
Might have lost a little bit of yardage there. Yeah, he lost a yard. Back to the 12.
We'll take that.
3rd and about 3 coming up now for Greenbrier. That'll be the last play of the third quarter. Magnolia leads 55-48, but Greenbrier driving. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Want to keep your car spotless? A Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Pass is how you do it. Our Fast Pass is completely unlimited with no restrictions and works at all Rocket Fast locations from Monroe to Shreveport, including our newest in Magnolia, Arkansas. Join thousands of others that already enjoy their Fast Pass and keep your car clean for as little as $19.95 per month. Individual wash prices are discounted $2 every Tuesday. Rocket Fast, the fast and easy way to wash your car.
The Corner Clubhouse are proud supporters of Magnolia Panther football. Stop by and see us downtown on the square Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Dine-in, takeout, or delivery is available. Give us a call at 870-949-2828 today. Go Panthers!
My phone doesn't want to update.
Blake Hamilton's whooping up on El already.
Well, look at the halftime score from here.
Well, Camden, Fairview, and Harrison are tied at 14 at the end of 3. PA leads Farmington 44-0 with 5:30 in the third quarter. And Lakeside leading Valonia 17-16, 2:23 in the third quarter. Thanks to Jeff Harrington. Yes, Jeff, I would be surprised at the sources you have. Actually, I wouldn't. Greenbrier, 3rd down and 3. Give to Hewitt. Hewitt running left, jumps over top of a tackler, and I believe that gave him the first down. He's going to be right inside right around the 8 or 7 yard line.
Yeah, time's becoming critical now with here in the fourth quarter.
5 yards on that carry for Hewitt. He might have been way ahead of me on that. So 1st and goal at the 7 yard line for Greenbrier. Send a couple of receivers right, and now a third headed that direction as they were a man short. From the shotgun, Wilcox. Wilcox is going to run it straight quarterback running play as he ran left of center and was spun around and brought down around the 5 yard line. Sean Bell there to make the tackle. Spotting it right on the 5, so a gain of 2. 2nd and goal at the 5 yard line.
Yeah, Greenbrier, they have got to find a way to score here and keep pace with the Magnolia team, but in great shape to do that right here.
Trips to the right, Wilcox. Fake to Hewitt. Wilcox keeps, runs left of center and on into the end zone. A 5 yard carry by Wilcox for the touchdown. Greenbrier has, for its first time in the game, the Greenbrier's had consecutive scores.
Yeah, and they got a chance to tie this game for the first time since I think it was early in the second quarter. We were tied at 21 with 11:23 to play second quarter.
Backup quarterback Noah Hogan is the holder. The kicker is Trey Cox. The snap, good. The kick, another line drive, but it's across the bar, and it's tied. We are tied at 55 all with 10:57 to play in the fourth quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
People's Bank drive-through services at our main bank are back to our regular hours. We're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. To prevent the possible spread of the coronavirus, our lobbies remain closed at each of our locations. Remember, you can bank anywhere, anytime with the People's Bank online banking and mobile app with mobile deposit. Depositing checks on our mobile app is almost as easy as taking a selfie. We're all in this together. Let's continue to keep each other safe. People's Bank, member FDIC.
Well, as it seems like it always happens when your team turns the ball over, the other team ends up taking advantage, and Greenbrier did, and they go 46 yards in 2 minutes and 6 seconds and 8 plays and tie this thing up. We're at 55 all with 10:57 to play. I got to say, I did not expect this game to be this high of a scoring.
I didn't either, and you normally don't see this with two teams that run the ball this much. Usually it's teams that throw the ball a lot, but both teams have just shredded the other team's defense.
Pop-up kick and backing up and taking it. That's Harper, yeah, coming to the near side now, cuts back, he's got some running room, out to the 40, to the 50, he is in Greenbrier territory, he's headed toward the goal line, down on the right side, no, he's dragged down from behind, down around the 15-yard line. Marcus Harper's just fine, thank you. He started to come back to get behind blocking, and then he turned upfield, saw a big opening, and man, that was a long run.
Huge return by Harper, and what a catch he made. He kind of had to back up in one hand the kickoff to bring it in and go for the return, and he's all the way down to the Greenbrier 16-yard line.
Yeah, so 1st and 10 Magnolia got an opportunity after a big return by Harper to get that lead back. 55 all right now, 10:43 to play. Blanchard looks to the sideline, has the play. They set out of their flex bone formation, left slot in motion. Blanchard keeps as he runs to the near side, down inside the 10-yard line, and he is brought down there, and there's Hewitt. Hewitt's got to be tired. He's going both ways all night long. That gain is 7 to the 9-yard line.
That was a touchdown-saving tackle by Hewitt. Otherwise, Blanchard was going into the end zone. So it's 22 and counting here. And Dan, when you talked about turnovers down the stretch here are going to be critical. If a team makes a turnover, that is going to really hurt them and set them back here in this fourth quarter.
2nd down and 3 for Magnolia. Ball on the 9-yard line. Blanchard, a pitch behind Curry. Curry's going to have to dive on top of it back at the 16-yard line. Blanchard kept it. He made that pitch very late, and it went behind Curry, and fortunately Curry able to get on top of it. That loss back to the 16 is going to be a 7-yard loss. So now 3rd and about 9 for the Panthers.
If you're the Panthers, what do you do here? 3rd down and long. You got to find a way to get in the end zone, or would they consider a field goal if they don't convert here on 3rd down?
Definitely in Baker's his distance. Blanchard fakes, then keeps, and nothing doing really up the middle for Blanchard. He didn't get much there. I say not much, but no one considered that he needed almost 10. It's 4th and about 5, so he got about a 5-yard carry there. Ball at about the 11-yard line.
I thought we might see the pitch out that time to Curry or Carey.
Well, Panthers are lined up to go for it here on 4th and about 4 at the 11-yard line, and the Panthers are lined up to go for it. Blanchard, little pitch to Carey rather, to the right side. A lot of running room. It's Mr. Carey, Kendrick Carey, carrying it in for a touchdown, an 11-yard carry for Bug.
Yeah, what a pitch by Blanchard. Blanchard was just about to get tackled, and somehow at the last possible second pitched that off to Carey and Carey into the end zone. That was the play I thought we might see on 3rd down. Instead, the Panthers go for it on 4th down, and what a play by the Magnolia Panthers to regain the lead.
Comes the extra point try for Baker. It's on its way, and it is good. Magnolia leads 62-55 with 8:44 to play. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. The nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Kendrick Carey definitely making a play for People's Bank Player of the Game here tonight. 4 plays on that scoring drive for Magnolia, 16 yards. Took a minute 49. That all coming after that big kickoff return by Marcus Harper to set all that up.
Yeah, what a return by Harper at a key time. But if Magnolia goes on to win this game, that's the play that everyone's going to remember. 4th down, down around the 11-yard line, and Magnolia able to find a way to punch it into the end zone and regain the lead.
Big block over there in that late pitch out to Carey, and man, there was nobody going to touch him.
That's the one in a game of big plays. That's the one right now that stands out.
All right, Baker, line drive kick, kind of a knuckler, bounces at the 10, taking it at the 5. Running straight ahead, out across the 20, cutting toward the sideline, and the tackle made there by Robert Mack for the Panthers. The return came out to about the 25-yard line. So it'll be Greenbrier ball there. Who's going to be our People's Bank Player of the Game? People's Bank offers curbside banking at all 3 locations. They can take care of all your banking needs while maintaining social distancing with convenient curbside banking. Give it a try. People's Bank, member FDIC. Spotted actually at the 24-yard line. So Greenbrier ball there. And they've made some long drives here tonight to score. Panthers have their 7-point advantage back.
Dan, this is a key drive coming up for the Magnolia defense. If they could find a way to at least slow down Greenbrier, make them take some time off the clock, if nothing else, if they could find a way to stop them, even better. But if they could force Greenbrier to take 4, maybe 5 minutes off the clock, then Magnolia come down and score the winning touchdown or field goal. That would be great.
From the pistol, Wilcox gives off to his tailback. He hesitates and just kind of stays in behind his blocking as he runs off tackle left side. That is Hewitt. He's across the 30, spotted at about the 32-yard line. Looks like where they're going to spot it, about 8 yards. So 2nd and 2 coming up, long 2.
What a night Hewitt is having tonight. And, if we were calling the game for Greenbrier, I think he would probably be our player of the game.
I think so.
he has certainly turned into quite a performance.
Wilcox wants to throw, and he's going for it all as he throws one up deep, and he actually out-threw his intended. He had two guys running go routes over there, and it looked like the intended receiver, Carter McElhaney, but it was overthrown. The Panthers, good coverage
I was
there.
going to say the difference that time in previous plays is Magnolia was running step for step with both receivers. I'm not sure that ball could have been caught anyway. Might have even been intercepted.
8 minutes to play in this game. 62-55, Magnolia. It's 3rd and 2. We've seen that before. When they get second and short, they're going to throw the bomb. Handoff goes to the tailback, and he is slung down. That's D-Ray there on defense. The tackle may have been able to fight his way forward. I think he did get a first down.
He's got the first down.
Yep.
I mean, they only had to get to the 39, the ball up near the 40.
So he got about 3 yards on that carry. 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Greenbrier.
But this is what we want to see for Magnolia, forcing Greenbrier to run some plays, run some time off the clock, make them take as much time as possible here.
Trips to the right, fake to the tailback. He kept it, and he paid the price as Panthers, a couple of Panthers there to bring him down. I believe Ryder Jackson leading the charge there for the Panthers. A loss of about 2 back to the 33.
Yeah, huge play defensively for Magnolia, forcing Wilcox. They were looking for the Wilcox on the keeper that time, sniffed it out, and threw him back for a 2-yard loss. Clock moving, nearing the 7-minute mark here.
2nd down and 12 for Greenbrier with Wilcox out of the shotgun. I believe that's Hewitt to his right. Yep. Thanks to Hewitt. Wilcox, he escaped the tackler, roll out right side, fires on the run toward the sideline, and it's incomplete. Incomplete as he was trying to hit Reed Nixon in the pass a little low and a little toward the out-of-bounds side, and he couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, it wouldn't have gone for a whole lot, about 6 yards. It would have been well short of the first down anyway. But just to force Greenbrier into a 3rd and long here.
3rd and 12 from their 33-yard line. Magnolia fans rooting on the Panther defense. 3rd down 12 for Greenbrier. From the pistol is Wilcox. And he fakes to his tailback. Throws it up near side. Overshot. Thatcher Strack. That pass incomplete into the Panther sideline. And it'll bring up 4th down and 12.
Yeah, that time Wilcox just overthrew it. I'm not sure exactly why. He had plenty of time that time. And here we go, 4th and long, and it looks like Wilcox coming out and checking into the game is number 7, Noah Hogan.
Yeah, he's their punter. Right?
Certainly.
The only time they punted early, he was lined up as quarterback and then just kind of stepped back and punted it.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see them punting here.
6:42 on the clock. Yeah, he's going to back up.
They do have 2 timeouts left.
High snap comes back to Hogan. He does punt it away, end for end. Pooch, and it's going to roll inside the 25, inside the 20. Boy, he got a big roll down to the 23-yard line of Magnolia. So what doesn't look like much of a punt ends up rolling for 44 yards.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Greenbrier punted there. I thought they would go for it on 4th down. With this game, both teams scoring so many points, I thought Greenbrier would feel like they had to go for it there on 4th and long, but they decide to punt. And now Greenbrier's got to do something they haven't done all night, and that's stop Magnolia. They have not stopped Magnolia. Magnolia has not punted the ball tonight.
Magnolia has stopped themselves, though.
They have turned the ball over
a couple of
times,
turnovers, yeah.
but they have not punted. I think Greenbrier is going to regret punting the ball away.
6:32. We're in the 4th quarter. Still a lot of time left in this game. Just a 7-point advantage for Magnolia. Going to the fullback on a fullback dive out across the 25 to the 26-yard line as D-Ray. Well, I tell you what, and they're ripping in there, trying to rip that football loose. He picked up 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Yeah, if I was Magnolia here, it would either be fullback or quarterback on this next series. Just short handoffs, try and get 3 or 4 or 5 yards of carry and take time off the clock.
2nd down and 6. Put a little super glue on those hands.
Yeah.
Hang on to that football.
What was that? Lester Hayes used to play for Oakland years ago. Use the stick him on his hands. Yeah.
Carry in motion from the left slot. Going back to the fullback. Big hole up the middle. Look at D-Ray run. He's to the 40, the 30, down inside the 20, the 10, and carries it on in to the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, that's we talked about that is what you want to do if you're Magnolia, just run the ball to the fullback. But who would have guessed he'd take it that far for the touchdown? What a run by D-Ray.
74 yards for the touchdown for D-Ray.
And D-Ray with his second score of the night and a reception also for a touchdown. So a couple receptions tonight for some good yardage.
Extra point kick from Baker on the way and good. That puts Magnolia back up by 2 touchdowns, 69-55, 5:39 to play. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
When everything changes for you, visit Shelter Agent Gary Donfera in Magnolia.
How come?
Big play, Panthers. I tell you what, they've been making the big plays all year, and a big run there. 74-yard run for D-Ray. 2-play drive, 78 yards, took 47 seconds. Magnolia up by 2 TDs.
Dan, I would have never guessed we'd see this many points scored by these two teams tonight, 69-55.
No joke. This is going to be a basketball score.
If there were 2 passing teams that you could see it maybe, but not this.
Kickoff from Baker's going to kick it deep. High kick, back up, taking it at the 4-yard line, running straight ahead now toward the far sideline. That's McElhaney. McElhaney gets over to the sideline, but Panthers cut him off as he gets out around the 20-yard line. 5 minutes, 29 seconds left in this game. Stay with us after the game for our Farm Bureau postgame show. Farm Bureau has a new deductible rewards program that rewards safe drivers with earning percentage credits on their deductibles. The only rewards program of its kind in the state. To learn more, just go to afbic.com/drivedown.
You know, there's still plenty of time left for Greenbrier. They don't have to start throwing the ball right away. They can stay in this run game. They've been able to score quickly with that.
Running to the near side. There's a flag thrown in behind the play. The carry out across the 25 to the 26. That's Dawson Spencer on the carry from the 22. And it's a hold. Holding is the call against Greenbrier.
Hasn't been a lot of penalties tonight, but that's a crucial one against the Greenbrier Panthers right here. So it's going to back them up to around the 10 or inside the 10-yard line. 5:23 remaining in this game, and you know Greenbrier's got plenty of time, but they have got to find a way to score the next 2 to 3 minutes, and then come up with an onside kick. They still got 2 timeouts left.
Knocks them up to the 8-yard line, so it ends up being a 14-yard net penalty. Back to the 8. 5:22 to play in the fourth quarter. 69-55. So it's first down and, gosh, 24?
It's a long ways.
Quarterback Wilcox, he's in trouble, and he's going to be brought down. Sean Bell came crashing through. That was close to a safety.
Very close. He's down at about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, right at that 1-yard line there. Sean Bell would not be denied as he comes crashing through on the play. Very close.
Yeah, Greenbrier, the game's not over yet, but you can see it from where they're positioned on the field right now.
That was a 7-yard loss,
line.
by the way.
7-yard loss back to the 1-yard line. And clock moving, 4:38, and Greenbrier not only has to find a way to get a first down that's about half a mile, they've got to find a way to score here in the next minute or so.
So it's 2nd and 31 for Greenbrier. And what do we got? We got a whistle as they snapped a penalty flag flying in. Well, if it's procedure, it's only half the distance. It's only going to be half a yard because the ball's on the 1.
I'm not even sure it's half a yard.
No, it's against Magnolia. It's on the defense, 5 yards, so that'll give them a little more breathing room out to the 6-yard line. PA wins over Farmington tonight, 51-21. And Harrison leading Camden 21-14. That's a final. So that is a final. Wilcox back to pass as they close in on him. He throws, and there's a flag that flies. The incomplete pass far side intended for Strack.
This may be defensive holding against the Panthers, the Magnolia Panthers. Let's see.
Well, Wilcox
going to go against the offense. The offense this time.
Yeah, I think he had a little hold there, because Wilcox was just about ready to get leveled as he had to release.
So another holding. Well, if the hold was in the end zone, but the quarterback was in the end zone, I'm not sure the hold was.
Let's see what the call is from the referee.
I think it's going to be half the distance.
The holding penalty is declined, and it'll bring up fourth down or third down.
I think it's third down.
Third down, okay. Third down and about 19 for
I think it's a
Greenbrier.
little farther.
That's farther than that. Yeah, the scoreboard isn't right. There's a deep pass down the middle of post route, and nothing back there but Panthers. There were 3 Panthers back there and 1 Greenbrier receiver. The Panthers had the best shot at it, but even a little long for them, and it falls incomplete. So now fourth down is coming up for Greenbrier.
Yeah, that time Wilcox just unloaded it deep. Kind of a
they've
up
got
for grabs type of pass.
They got to get to the 32, so from the 6, that's 26 yards. So it's 4th and 26 for Greenbrier from their 6. And they're going to go for it, down by 2 touchdowns. Last gasp for Greenbrier. Wilcox back to pass. Wilcox fires one out, an out route to left side to Engelkeys, and let him a little too much. It's incomplete, and the Panthers will take over on downs at the 6-yard line of Greenbrier.
And Dan, you would think that would just about wrap things up here. If you're Magnolia, do you just start running for the end zone, or do you take a knee maybe on first down, take a little time off the clock before trying to score?
I tell you what, crazier things have happened. I mean, I run my offense myself. I don't know. We'll see what Coach King decides.
I think that's what Magnolia's going to do. I think they'll stay in their offense and try and score. 2 touchdowns is hard to come back from. I don't see how Greenbrier could come back from 3 down this late in the game.
Blanchard up under center.
We got a wide open receiver out here from Magnolia. Nobody.
Fake to the fullback. Quarterback Blanchard keeps. He's down around the 2-yard line. 4-yard line. 2-yard carry for Dalen Blanchard.
Dan, Robert Mack is split out to the left. There wasn't a player within 20 yards of him that time. Somebody splitting out with him this time. He was uncovered. Magnolia could have just lobbed the ball to him for an easy score.
Yeah, I think probably
the clock running.
They've got somebody over there on him now. So it's 2nd down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, Mack was trying to signal to Blanchard. I don't think Blanchard ever saw it. But Mack, there was nobody around him. But the key now is the clock.
Right slot in motion. There's the fake to the fullback. I think the quarterback kept it. Yeah, Blanchard keeps. He gets 2 yards to the 2. So it'll bring up 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. Clock running. Coming up on 3 minutes to play in the game. Hey, try contactless delivery, carry out, or new curbside pickup at your Magnolia Pizza Hut. Call 234-8380 or order online at pizzahut.com. After the game, our Farm Bureau postgame show, and we'll name our People's Bank player of the game. Panthers looking to the sideline. They're going to use that play clock. 2:45 left, clock running. 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. Blanchard to his fullback. Oh, yeah, he's in. That's Mr. Williams. Deralen Williams carries it in. A 2-yard run for a touchdown.
Yeah, the game was already over, but that seals the win for Magnolia. And what a night D-Ray has had. We've talked about who our People's Bank player of the game is going to be. How about, D-Ray? We can make a case for that young man as well.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some ciphering here, aren't we? Do some serious Jethro Bodine ciphering.
The bad part is I'm going to take my shoes off. I need more fingers than I've got. I'm going to have to use some toes as well tonight.
Extra point kick from Baker on the way, and it is good. Magnolia has scored 76 points, 76-55, 2:35 left. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Having been established in 1903, Bodcall Bank has 117 years of stability as a community bank. We pride ourselves in putting our customers' needs first. We are excited and proud to be a part of this community. I am Jeff White.
And I'm Callie Epperson. Come visit us at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia. Whether it's the purchase of a new home, a sound business investment, or simply advice on your banking needs, at Bodcall Bank, we're ready for what's ahead.
Be kind, be considerate, be Bodcall.
Magnolia man short on their kickoff here. Get another man, Mr. Kamarian Adams out there, and now they're going to kick off. 2:35 to play with Magnolia up by 3 touchdowns, now 76-55. Who'd ever thought there'd be that many points scored here tonight?
No way.
Baker's kickoff to the near side. He's just going to kick it out of bounds.
Dan, after Greenbrier tied the game with 10:57 to play, Magnolia has reeled off 3 unanswered touchdowns, 21 unanswered points to put this game away. But really it wasn't over until Magnolia scored that last touchdown, or really when they stopped Greenbrier on that 4th and long play.
Yeah, that Magnolia, Greenbrier scored 55 points here tonight. But that Magnolia defense, when it got late here and they came back and tied that score, Magnolia defense said no more. That's it.
That was the turning point. And again, I go back to that play by Magnolia on 4th down and whatever it was, 5 yards, and the pitch out to Carey, 11-yard touchdown run. What a pitch by Blanchard. Great block on the end by the Panthers, and then the run by Carey. That to me, I know we don't have a play of the game award, but if there was a play of the game, it would be on that play.
Yeah, that was huge. So Greenbrier will take the ball at their 35-yard line with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in this football game. They're down by 3 touchdowns, so I'd say their work's cut out for them.
And Dan, in all your years of watching football, have you ever seen 2 teams who run the ball this much score this many points in a game? That's the part that's hard for me to believe here. I've seen teams that throw the ball, they score a lot of points, but not this.
Wilcox hands off to his tailback. That's Hewitt. Hewitt battling. Somebody's got a hold of his ankles there. He's not going to let him. That's Sean Bell. Sean Bell, I'd like to know how many tackles he's made tonight. He's made a few. To the 36, only a 1-yard gain there. I saw the Mule Riders when they ran the flex bone years ago put 80-some, I think 86 on Henderson in one game. That was at Henderson, too. There's a pass play for a first down, far side to Hewitt. Gets it out to the 48-yard line, a gain of 12. And first down for Greenbrier. 2 minutes to play. Yeah, that was an amazing game too. I forget what year that was, but they scored 80-some points.
Was Henderson matching them score for score, basically?
I don't remember what Henderson scored. I just was so amazed that SAU scored 80-some. That's what really stands out to me. Another pass play into Magnolia territory to the 44-yard line. Picked up 8 yards. Second down and 2. Lakeside over Valonia. 31-22, so Lakeside advances in the playoffs. PA, we told you, beat Farmington. Quarterback draw, and he got away as he was hit by Zachary, and then he came back and brought him down, Jacameron Zachary.
Wilcox a little slow to get up that time. He's just shaken up after that hit.
He was able to get back to the line of scrimmage after the first missed tackle. 3rd down and 2. Harrison beat Camden tonight 21-14, so Camden Fairview season comes to a close. Under a minute to play. Wilcox back to pass. There's a hold on Zachary. Cameron Zachary was being held
tackled in the backfield. Yeah, that's
big time hold there.
Pass is incomplete anyway, so the Panthers the Magnolia Panthers may decline this.
Dustin Hall. He's hanging on there to Zachary. Hall's their right tackle, and he's what else can I do? What else can I do? You don't want to get sacked, do you?
Yeah, so Magnolia is going to accept the penalty, back him up
way
with the 39. Back inside the 40 to about the 38 yards.
Yeah, that was a spot foul, so that ends up backing him up like 17 yards from the previous spot. It's 3rd down and about 19 here for Greenbrier. Down to 52.6 to play. So Magnolia will advance. They'll go to Pulaski Academy next week. They were there last year in the first round. Under pressure, gets it away. Far side of the field to Hewitt. Hewitt is tackled. They got about 10 out of that. Actually 11 to the 50-yard line. Still about 8 yards short of a first down and 33 seconds left to play in the game. They're going to PA next week. 4th and 8. So won't see a lot of punting by PA next week or extra points kicked or any of that stuff.
Greenbrier takes a timeout on 4th and 8. Why? I'm not sure why they're doing this, but I guess they want to.
They were going to have to run one more play,
places.
so I'm not sure what the reasoning is here. But they did.
They're trying to get the first down, and they're going to have to put some more time on the clock, I think, here. The clock ran for a few seconds after the timeout was called.
Got our Farm Bureau post-game show coming up. Talk to your local Farm Bureau insurance agents, Mike Jones, Steven Zorsch, Jeff Hansen, and Brett Blair for all your insurance needs. We'll also name our People's Bank Player of the Game.
It's going to be a tough one tonight.
Yeah, it really is.
Some really deserving players tonight.
4th down and 8. I really felt good. The Farm Bureau Player Award that the team gives, Harper got that last week, and he made some big plays in that game. Wilcox back to pass. Throws it up near side, and that is overthrown, intended for Tanner Collins, thrown into the Panther sideline. And the Panthers will take over on downs, and we get to see our favorite play in the playbook.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, at the 50-yard line, that's the line of scrimmage, and Magnolia can take a knee.
I wasn't sure we were going to see that play here tonight. We never saw Magnolia punt here tonight. We only saw Greenbrier punt twice tonight, I believe. So it's been an offensive output tonight by both teams. 76-55 by two teams that like to run the ball.
So the Panthers will set up, take that knee, and this one will be in the books. Panthers will advance and go to Pulaski Academy next week. There's Blanchard taking the knee. Jeff says that 86 against Henderson. (86-21), he says, was the final. That was 2000 when SAU scored 86 at Henderson. Anytime you can put 86 on Henderson, it's a good day.
Feels good.
Yeah. 76-55. Magnolia wins it here tonight. It looks like a basketball score, but it's a football score, and it is a final. Magnolia 76, Greenbrier 55, and again, Magnolia going to Pulaski Academy next week in Little Rock. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with our Farm Bureau post-game show, and we'll name our People's Bank Player of the Game, and we'll talk to Coach King as well. This Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Farmers Bank and Trust. We know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like your family, your job, your health. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs, from online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations. Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Want to keep your car spotless? A Rocket Fast Unlimited Wash Pass is how you do it. Our Fast Pass is completely unlimited with no restrictions and works at all Rocket Fast locations from Monroe to Shreveport, including our newest in Magnolia, Arkansas. Join thousands of others that already enjoy their Fast Pass and keep your car clean for as little as $19.95 per month. Individual wash prices are discounted $2 every Tuesday. Rocket Fast, the fast and easy way to wash your car.
The Corner Clubhouse are proud supporters of Magnolia Panther football. Stop by and see us downtown on the square Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Dine-in, takeout, or delivery is available. Give us a call at 870-949-2828 today. Go Panthers!
Having been established in 1903, Bodcall Bank has 117 years of stability as a community bank. We pride ourselves in putting our customers' needs first. We are excited and proud to be a part of this community. I am Jeff White.
And I'm Callie Epperson. Come visit us at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia. Whether it's the purchase of a new home, a sound business investment, or simply advice on your banking needs, at Bod Call Bank, we're ready for what's ahead.
Be kind, be considerate, be Bod Call.
Curry really didn't carry the ball much in the second half.
Oh, there's Coach. Welcome back to Panther Stadium here tonight as Magnolia wins it by a score of 76-55, and we're joined down on the field by Coach Mark King. Coach, did you come in here tonight expecting to have that many points on the scoreboard?
No, not really. I mean, I knew we could score a lot of points offensively against them. I didn't see our defense giving up 55 points, but I tell you what, they had a great game plan, and that's probably the best offensive line we played against all year long. They did a great job, and their kids never quit. But when it came down to it, and we needed a defensive stop in the fourth quarter, our defense got two big stops there, and allowed our offense to just keep clicking. And tonight's one of those nights where your offense had to carry the team and keep you in front of the scoreboard. So.
Yeah, I think your defense bent a little bit, but yeah, when they came and they scored the only time all night that Greenbrier scored, back-to-back touchdowns, and they came back to tie it there real early in the fourth quarter. I suspect maybe there was a challenge put into that defense because they shut them down the rest of the night. Well, we did. I mean, and we told them if we get some stops, they can't stop us on offense. If we get some stops, we'll win the ball game. And when we needed it, they did it, and hats off to them. And they had a rough night, but when the chips were down and the kids needed to do it, the defense stepped up for us. I really expected this to come down to, and there were some turnovers, and the ball went both ways. I think that pretty much evened itself out as far as turnovers. Weren't a whole lot of penalties here tonight. No, it was a pretty clean game. And I think we had 2 or 3 holding penalties that we overcame, and they had a couple of penalties that they overcame in the first half, and but it was a good, clean game, good, fun game. It was, when people look in the paper tomorrow and see the score, they're going to think we started Magnolia basketball season already. That's what we were talking about. Yeah, it was pretty high-scoring game. They were scheduled to play tonight before you guys advanced in the playoffs. So you're right. They may look at that and think that was a basketball score. But your guys, we've talked about this all year. The opposing team can't really key on anybody. Your offensive attack, you've got so many weapons. Oh, we do, and that's the beauty of this offense. I mean, we got a quarterback that can hurt you, a fullback that can hurt you, 2 slots. We can throw it if you're bringing everybody up inside, and, we're crowding the line of scrimmage. We have the ability to throw the football. So, we just – that's why I love the option game. You can't key on one person. No, this is about exciting of football, and this was a nail biter all night long. You kept that advantage though for most of the night. Having scored first, Greenbrier was able to score, but until they tied it late, I mean, you guys always had that advantage on them, but it never was a really big advantage, was it? No, it wasn't big enough. We talked about that at halftime. We had a 2-touchdown lead, and if we can get a big stop, in the third quarter and go up three scores, it makes it a different ball game. And but we weren't able to do that. We weren't able to stop them until the fourth quarter. But again, when we had to, we did. And that's playoff football. This time of the year, everybody you play is going to be a good football team and can beat you if you're not playing your best. How good can this team be, Coach, if you could ever get back to full strength? Yeah, we're missing one of our best corners tonight. Missing James Darius tonight. Missing James, and then we're missing Jordan Davis. 2 big key players for us. Hopefully we'll get them both back next week and be full strength and go see if we can't give PA a little payback from last year. It sure was good to get Bug back this week, wasn't it? It was. Yeah, he had a big game for us. Yeah, he made some big plays defensively and offensively. I think he ran for 3-4 touchdowns, I believe. And plus he made some big plays defensively for us. Sean Bell made some big plays over there. Oh, he did. This was a total team effort. Special teams, offense, defense, just a great total team effort to get the win. Well, Coach, are you as hoarse as I am? I tell you what, I've never gotten so excited. It's been a while.
Yeah. I yelled a little bit, and I ran out of gum tonight, so I'm on my last piece of gum.
Uh-oh.
It's usually not a good night when I go through the whole pack of gum.
No, you're right. Well, I'm the same way with the Hall's cough drop. So, well, congratulations, Coach. We'll see you next week in Little Rock.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach. Coach Mark King joining us here after the game. Panthers winning again. High-scoring affair, 76-55. Magnolia over Greenbrier here, and again, they will be playing at Pulaski Academy next week in the third round of the playoffs. We will. We'll take. I think Mark's still doing some ciphering over here. There's a lot of ciphering to do in this game. And
there's a whole bunch to do.
We
need a halftime. We need another halftime is what we need.
We're gonna have to get you a better calculator, aren't we?
Well, better brain is more like it.
Maybe a computer is what we need.
Yes.
Well, 76-55 is the final. We'll take another break here, and we'll come back, and we'll give you all the final numbers, and we'll name our People's Bank Player of the Game as well. This is Panther Football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.